Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video for you guys. Yeah, plenty to delve into in this stream. Probably going to be a bit of FA Cup final fallout. We're going to be discussing the whole Christensen situation that came out last night. There's some rumors on Raphinha and on Koulibaly as well that we're probably going to discuss, and there's probably going to be something else that pops up as well. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Welcome to the ghetto that is the Carefree Lewis G streams, and let's get straight into it. Chris, what are you saying, bro?
Shit, we lost another FA Cup final again. That's about it.
Yeah, fucking typical. Declared, what are you saying?
Yeah. What else could be said? I'm waiting for the preseason, like I tell you. But now it's all the transfer news, and just get away from this mess. I want some positivity.
Yeah,
and we don't have to talk about Mount 2. Hey, we don't have to talk about Mount 2 as well today.
Yeah, no, we managed to find negatives in a 3-0 win against Leeds. Yes.
Why do you put people from down under on the top of everybody?
Because they're tired of being down under.
Feel like they're on top for once. I mean, fair enough. Jesters, what are you saying, man?
It's been a weekend. You know, we had the Saturday debacle, and then Sunday, my car got backed into. So, yeah, it's a car usually.
Hope it's not too bad of a damage.
No, it's cosmetic, but it's about.
It's annoying. More than anything.
It's about doing stuff you don't want to do, like deal with insurance companies.
And drive a rental car.
Well, no, I don't have to go anywhere because I work from home. So it's not about not having a vehicle. It's the fact that I got to take it to Mercedes and they got to charge me out the ass for it.
Well, because some idiot backed into you. But no, I get it. Totally
but
get
I
hope it's not that
in
bad.
my room, so it's good.
Yeah, I just realized, summertime's coming. I'm going to be sweating buckets during these streams now.
Great. I will be very, very cold, just to let you know.
Same, yeah.
Great. I'm glad to hear someone's going to be comfortable. Great. Big up yourself anyway, Jesters. Andrew, what are you saying, bro?
Is the season over yet?
Nah, one more week, bro.
Unfortunately.
2 more games.
2 more games. I've never looked forward to a season ending more than this. You know what I mean? Never look forward. But yeah, all good, man. All good. Let's get this over with. Hopefully, do you know what? Hopefully, Arsenal drop points tonight and it just confirms the Champions League, just like mathematically, and then we don't even have to bother with these 2 games. Just play all the kids and whatever, and just leave it and just move on. But all good, mate.
I sure wouldn't mind a youth team if we can qualify, if we get top 4 confirmed today. Might actually have a better game of football.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. My content's going to go in the mud as soon as the season's done, but I still can't wait because it's just fucking depressing. But yeah, we move. Big up everyone that's locked in the comment section as well. Let's try and get to 100 likes in the first 10 minutes. Alex, what are you saying, bro?
Nothing. Waiting for the tickets to be dropped for game when Chelsea come to US. It's still not dropped yet, so just daily routine to check on the tickets. See when they go and drop them because I don't want to sit in the back.
Have you not purchased them yet, or does it just?
We're not on sale yet. Josh's City's on sale yet, not mine.
Yeah, they haven't released Charlotte tickets yet.
Well, the VWR system is a pain in the ass, but you'll only have to experience it once at the very least. Fata, what are you saying, bro?
Oh, I'm not happy that the season is over. What am I gonna do with myself? It's just for kids.
And looking on the visa appointment for US though. So I need visa to US.
Oh, you heading down as well?
I'm planning to. It depends on my US visa, innit?
If you need me to sign your papers, I can send you an invite.
I do need someone for my acceptance in the United States. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get it.
Somebody's got to sign off on Father.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm not making that signature.
By the way, if people see me in Charlotte, I'm not gonna tell you that I know you.
Good. Hey man.
No. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guy actually in the chat.
Imagine that.
Hopefully we'll find some flights though.
But yes, if you need the Father, no problem. If you need the signature, just let me know. I'll give you my info. And
Is that for adoption
Yes,
papers?
Just put that £1 million from the prince in his bank account. You'll be good.
yeah, I'm not that shallow, but
Yeah, we all good.
I love how these streams bring people together. I love to see it. Josh, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
Was the same yesterday?
Yeah, man. Good. I tried to join yesterday,
fair
but for reasons we all saw, it was hard to get a word in edgewise. So I sat on for about 30 minutes, didn't say one word, and decided to just wait till today. Or maybe
I was
we
wondering.
could
I
speak.
saw you there, and all of a sudden, like, where did Josh go?
Yeah, I wasn't in the mood to try to yell over adult men. So, yeah, no. Just quickly, I'll just say, I think I thought maybe a little differently than most people. And the guy Alex mentioned it during the stream yesterday, but I just thought it was a good game of football. Like, we played this team 4 times this year, had 4 draws. Our last 2 finals with them went 240 minutes with no goals. As frustrated as we were about not scoring, they were probably equally as frustrated, having chances to score. I thought both defenses were really good. We created chances. They created some chances. The goalies were great. Mendy made some huge saves. He made some saves in the penalty shootout. And we missed our pens, man. That's just what it comes down to in a game like that at the end of the day. The margins separating these teams are much, much finer than I think people give Chelsea credit for based off of our season, obviously. But it was an entertaining game. I mean, if you're just watching it, it was very white knuckle, like first to score is going to win this kind of game, and it didn't work out. There's been a ton of player slating the last week. I think completely unnecessary. It was not Mount's fault we lost the game. It was not Pulisic fault we lost the game. It's just a game, a very good high level football game, and it didn't work out for us on pens, and that's just how it is. But
I want to build on that as well, because I want to say, like, it was a good game of football, even though we could see the gulf in class between the two sides. Because we saw, like, the difference in depth, we saw the difference in chance creation that we saw in between the both sides, but we still handled ourselves very well, especially defensively.
Wrong. You're saying it wrong, Lewis. I think we saw the difference that how long those players been playing together versus how long our players been playing together.
That's a fair point too.
That's what you saw. You saw the experience of them playing together versus us playing together.
Because they understand their system a million times better than that Chelsea team.
But they still didn't score. So
that's kind of my thing.
No, but that's why
I honestly don't
think game of football, because it was managed to last that long, because defensively we were still resolute. Our problem was building up from then to attack. But defensively, that's what kept us in, because we frustrated Liverpool a lot in that game. Could have killed it off in the first 10-15 minutes. They did have chances as well. And you could say they were wasteful on a few, but I do think that they generated much better chances, and they were also very unlucky on a few of them. Hit the post twice. Diaz, to be honest, should have scored that 1v1 as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Alonso hit the crossbar. I mean, we definitely had our opportunities, man. I don't want to say we had more clear-cut chances, to be fair. Like, listen, if it's one of those games, like, there was a lot of that. Like, if you think Luis Diaz had a good game, then you can't not think Christian had a decent game. Like, they had very similar games. Both created.
Didn't finish them.
Yeah, neither one of them. Like, if you're a Liverpool fan, you're probably pissed at Luis Diaz today because he didn't finish his chances.
That's what's it. It's a Chelsea thing.
I know, right? That's just what it is. But like, I didn't think Mason was.
If we did not win on a penalty, they will complain a bit about Diaz. But because they won, I think I'm listening to a couple of Liverpool fans that will say they would. It's the normal thing.
It's nature.
Just like they complain more about Mo Salah than anything else.
He was well on his way to being pocketed by Alonso in that game again. Yeah. He's lucky he came off, because he was absolutely invisible in that game.
I think that's why he didn't want the shame of it.
It
happened in the League Cup, so twice in his CV. Didn't want it again. Pocketed by Alonso.
Congratulations on your haircut, Andrew.
Wait, is that stuff for the haircut?
That happened last week.
There we go.
No. It's nice haircut. Stuff, no more towers.
There we go. I'm seeing a few people talking about Lewandowski, and quote's just come out from Jacob Steinberg saying Chelsea are interested, but again, it's not anything that we didn't already know before.
Yeah,
Vague interest, but nothing's really been pushed forward so far.
You shaved the deer from the wrong.
Yeah, could be something we look forward to in the summer.
You shaved
Again,
the deer
we
from
could
the
really
wrong
do the striker of his quality, but there's nothing too concrete to go into right now. It's just rumors that just popped up.
No, look, Lukaku would have to leave if that was to happen. So,
which was under the chin.
If he stays, we're not getting Lewandowski. It's not a doable thing.
Yeah, but I heard people talking about a potential money plus player deal or something along the lines of that.
Well, there's one of the clubs that would be interested in bringing in Lukaku, but most likely it'd be a Werner going that direction.
Yeah, it'd have to be a big carousel of like Werner to Bayern, Lukaku to like PSG or something, or Bayern and then Lewandowski to Chelsea. It'd have to be like a huge carousel of moving parts. I mean, I'm sure they're interested. Why wouldn't they not be interested in him? But there's a lot of moving parts there.
Imagine getting Lewandowski and struggling to score. I mean, we're really testing that curse out.
Chelsea, not even funny.
Well, they would just say it's because of his age declared. They just be like, well, he's 35 or whatever he is, or 37, or they would just be about it. They'd say, oh.
I mean, it goes back to why we're getting him then. If we're going to use his age.
If he does go to Barcelona, that means we could always bring Aubameyang back, and him and Dembele.
Another thing I was left, and I said it when I was left at. In the January window, I said I will take Aubameyang from Arsenal. Everybody, no, he's waiting.
Isn't Aubameyang going to be another one of those strikers that needs a lot of chances put on a plate for him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, again, you're just talking about his familiarity with Thomas Tuchel.
He
brings Dembele in as well. Why not?
No, Sterling as well, but Aubameyang's more clinical. Sorry, Jesters.
Well, you bring him in as a backup striker because look, it's most likely we're not going to be able to move Lukaku
because of
this
front
summer.
strikers shooting out of his mouth.
We're just not going to be able to do it unless
because
somebody
our
comes
main
in.
Striker is just killing it out there. We need
I
the second one.
I don't know why we're looking just majority at strikers. Prefer the inside forwards. Like
need a creator.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
But
like
Aubameyang can play either one. He can play inside forward or.
I prefer looking at that instead. Because I think the striker at the moment is dying. That's an actual role.
Well, yeah, like a straight up number 9. Yeah, that's kind of. There's
very
only
rare.
a couple of teams that really make that work.
Very rare.
Just someone that can score. How about that?
Can
Can we just bring someone that can convert? Like that's all we're asking
do
for.
have a
I mean, someone
scorer,
like Aubameyang, but someone like Aubameyang brings more than just scoring goals. And we don't even know how Tuchel really wants to play. To be honest, I mean,
I think we have an idea. I think we know.
We're probably getting an idea, but there could be an idea that he has that he can't implement yet. And I'm saying now's the chance, and I hope the Bowling consortium help him with the personnel that he needs.
Well,
so we can actually see it, and then we can talk about which striker and which position. Because if he wants to play a back 4, then maybe we don't really need the wing backs that we really desperately need, and we need more midfielders, and then it creates different needs if that's what he wants to do.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like he's staying in a back 3.
Yeah.
I think if he wanted to play a back 4, he would.
Yep.
If the Perisic signing is correct. That's a definite back 3 signing because he can play right or left wing back.
It could be what we're doing now, but a variation.
Who are you guys talking about? Of back 3 or back 4. He will be versatile enough to play both systems.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is our main system will be a back 3 if you're bringing in wing backs. If you're not bringing in full backs per se, unless you're saying
we don't know nothing, man. We really don't know what's.
Yeah, you do. You can tell by the personnel that comes in.
And even, to be honest, our system is fine. We just have virgins up top.
Did you guys see the Lewandowski?
Well, we're linked with Paris.
Yeah, we're just talking about that now.
That they have a verbal
that would be.
Yeah, but we'll link.
It'll be
with
great,
Paris.
but we need creativity.
We'll link with Perisic.
Yeah, it would be amazing.
But we have Chilwell is the main player.
I understand that.
I'm
but
glad.
Perisic is a back 3 type player. He's not a back 2 type player.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a backup. So you saying because of Perisic, we get the main back. We're gonna be playing main back three based on the Perisic, but Perisic is not the main guy. Main guy is Chilwell, and Chilwell is still better as a back four.
You still have to bring another player in for the back four to happen. You have to bring a defensive midfielder in.
Yeah.
Okay, until you bring one of those in, playing a back four is a moot point.
What makes you think that Thomas Tuchel said that he needs the defensive mid throughout the season, telling you that Perisic is the reason you go into back three as a main thing?
Wait, did he say we need a defensive midfielder? When?
Yes,
he did.
Did he? Okay, my bad.
Yeah. Because look, you saying Perisic is the reason why we're gonna play back three is the main thing. I'm saying I doubt that because Perisic is not the main player on the pitch.
And realistically, Perisic is a winger first that can play left wing back.
Another thing. Exactly. He was the winger
that
transferred to the what's the name? To the
wing back.
Wing back. And if you play with Chilwell and Perisic, mamma mia, sausages.
Yeah, it's really good, man.
Again, you haven't told me which DM is coming in, so I'm going based on concrete evidence or concrete links to players, not who we might bring in.
Okay.
So wait, so Jester, do you believe that Tuchel voluntarily wants to stick with this back three just for the sake of it, or do you not think he's capable of using a back four?
No, it's about the players you have at your disposal. If you don't have the right players to play a back four, and you play a back four, you're just going to get run through.
But
what players are you? That's one. What players are you specifically referring to? Because we're losing a lot.
You have to get a Chouameni as a DM to play a back four.
I don't think he's the be all and I don't think he's the be all and end all. There are different types of
Aren't we looking at some kids from Lisbon, right?
Exactly. There's plenty of DMs that we're not even considering about.
Yeah,
I'm just giving you the best DM.
So. Well, I know that. I will check to what's his name? I will check Chouameni over Rice. I will, because I think he's physically running. He's faster than and passes better. Long passes better.
By the way,
if we don't get him, bro, I don't say that it's the end of the world, and we're not gonna.
I'm gonna sue you for defamation of character, bro. Because of you, all the mount debaters been DMing me, man, for 2 days.
What do you mean? What? That out of context of
they're like,
long weekend.
Mount has been more impressive than Drogba throughout his career. You know, let's pretend that Drogba never lost a final in his life. But we'll move.
I wasn't behind that.
What, Johan Mount?
Yeah, apparently he's more influential than Drogba.
I know, I can't lie that nickname. I can't lie. But then again, I'm the guy who runs Danish Maldini props, so of course.
No, my favorite one is Mickey Mount. Mickey Mount is my favorite. That one kills me, man.
I saw Chalobah calling that one. So I was dying.
No, I prefer Mason Milner. I prefer that a lot more.
Mason Milner.
Go ahead, classic.
To be fair, he's a bit faster than Milner, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, but like Milner's like 35.
The difference is the similarity. The similarity.
Manscaped. That's a new one.
The similarity is that they're both utility players. But carry on.
Yeah.
So Christensen news, right, Lewis? Christensen news?
Yes.
Are we gonna just jump on the guy's mental health problems now?
Who?
Huh?
No. Can I just say?
Hold on a second. Put Andrew on the big screen so people will know which one is making mental health of everybody. Mental health of one player.
This guy's been giving. He's been giving mental
class for that.
I could do this, bro.
I'm gonna start doing this to my boss, bro. I'm gonna be like, my mental health.
Locked up, motherfucker.
This is
the guy that puts the mental health. You see, he just flipped off mental health.
No.
Take it.
Andrew. Hashtag Cancel Andrew.
I won't say Andrew's doing that, but like, we'll have to.
I'm joking. I'm
joking.
I was
trying to get us off
No, I know,
Get
but like
this
someone
off
will
base
take
now.
it serious in the
Yeah.
comments, and they'll
I
feel
am
like.
joking,
Now,
people.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
I'll
obviously with the
place it
AC
now.
situation, Fabrizio
Andrew-
and Thomas Tuchel
Andrew
have
is
given the
himself as a
confirmation.
mental case, so just
Mental
let it go.
case. Bro, I think mental health and mental case are a bit different, bro. I think mental health is
Oh,
more
is
towards
it?
depression, man.
Right, so on the AC news, Fabrizio and
Yeah.
Tuchel have already put the confirmation out, and Tuchel said in the press conference that AC sadly is leaving to go to Barcelona. Didn't really see this one coming, but again, it is what it is. The news came out last night about AC pulling out of the FA Cup final. In the morning of the day, with having been in line to start the match, Christensen was set to start, but told Tuchel he wasn't ready to play. Didn't report an injury. Sources close to players state they had been feeling unwell and did not expect to be named in the starting 11. And sources close to AC stated that the defender would never want to miss a cup final unless it was for a genuine reason after withdrawing from Chelsea's FA Cup final squad. Now, let me just pull the photo.
Who are those sources? That's his mom, his dad. Who are those sources?
They never said
unwell. He's still unwell quite a bit since December, right?
His
I mean,
Is it
sources
Susie
are
down the
but
block?
like,
Who are
let's be
those
real,
sources,
It's
man?
been a
Who
thing
are
that's
those
been
His-
going on for years
look,
now.
His
It's
sources
not just
are
been
Dr.
this
sources
season.
close to the player, you know?
You know Dr.
It-
Phil from...
His
The guy who
nanny,
packed his
his
groceries, you know?
nanny called. His nanny called and said
Yeah.
he couldn't come out and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just say, Lewis, you
Pizza
picked
delivery guy says that he didn't want to train when he delivered his pizza. I don't know, man. The way that they find this information, like honestly.
If
Yeah,
it's
but
Can I just say,
straight,
Lou-
straight from the dressing
All
room.
we know is it's the same source that leaked that he did drop out on the day of the final. So it's got to be
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
similar on that factor. We don't know what it is. All we know is there's been a regular habit of him feeling ill before games, and it's been more than just this season. It was last season, even back in Sarri's season. I think it happened even in Conte's second season.
yeah, but not
So
missing
my
games.
thing is like,
Not
there's
missing
two
games.
ways of looking at this. He's either protecting himself from a move to Barca, which if he is, I'll be the first person to say that's snake behavior as well.
Yeah.
Or it is something deeper, which is why I'm not really on the bandwagon of taking the piss out of it all, because we don't know the facts yet. We're not sure
Bro,
about it. It could be something deeper. It could be a case of anxiety or some mental issue. It could be in protecting himself from a move to Barca.
And
We don't know.
anxiety.
Anxiety
He's
as a
about to be
professional
he's about to
football
be
player,
playing in
bro.
front of 100,000 people every game in Barcelona. He's worried about anxiety now.
Anxiety. Oh my
Yeah.
days.
Hey,
Come on,
hey, let me
man.
state this: if these issues
they're
were
not
such
that
a serious
brutal
problem,
in the La Liga
well,
as way over here.
One
in
at a time,
England.
They
guys.
don't,
One
they
at a
don't
time.
whistle
Yeah,
players
one at a
every
time.
game.
let's say,
Yeah,
hey, if this issue was such a big problem, Barca wouldn't be buying him. So I feel he's protecting himself. That
Barca
report was
would take
apparently
anybody.
in the morning.
Barcelona would take anybody.
His anxiety
That's
is only
very
at
true.
Chelsea when he plays at Stamford Bridge. That's
Why,
when
why would they
anxiety-
take a player that
Yeah,
can
this-
go missing
No,
just
because,
because of
like-
a mental issue, or
They're not
something-
they're not known for looking beyond the surface. They will take anybody.
Because
every club will be concerned
too
of
much
that.
credit, man.
Yeah,
You're giving
nowadays,
him way too much credit.
nowadays.
You need to
Barcelona
understand
has,
this. You need to understand this is the same.
footballers, no?
This is the same team that signed Jeremy Matthew and Vertonghen. If I'm not,
What's
if
the
I'm not
post?
mistaken, or something like that.
Who's this? Is this Scott? Who's this? Who's this guy talking?
This ain't Scott.
That's what Scott.
Me?
Do a
Sounds
Scott.
like Scott.
Yo, what's up?
Player of the
No,
season,
that's super chat. What is it?
Becky from down the block.
Player of the season vote open closes
Oh,
at 11:15. We'll come back to that.
Oh yeah, I
We'll come-
voted. I voted. I made 4 accounts. I voted in different ones.
We'll
Yeah,
come
put
back
Johnny.
to that one.
4 votes for
Johnny.
Kova.
No, we'll come back to that one. Who was
Sorry,
talking
Scott,
about
sorry.
the AC? So I think it was you declared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying these problems would be concerning for Barca as well. So that's why I started to feel that he's more protecting himself.
You didn't read it before you put it up, did you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Throwman, then.
Well, you may as well say it now.
Oh my gosh! Someone needs to tell AC to approach games like Poku Doku approaches playgrounds with hunger and excitement.
No, you didn't read it right. Read the name again, though, Lewis.
I read it correct. I read it correct. Fucking
No,
hell,
it-
man.
You should have seen his comment before. He called Bitchinson a motherhood merchant because he gets pregnant every game.
Motherhood merchant.
Merchant.
I mean, to be fair, his girl was pregnant as well. It could have been another reason why he pulled out.
Can I just
Don't
say,
know.
go AM, you stole that one from me.
Excuses.
I said he got impregnated first.
Yeah, listen. We
right.
all know he's had nerves issues before games, but he wasn't missing games. Like he just puke in a bucket and go play. Now he's like, I
No,
can't
but
get out there and do it, man.
It didn't.
Didn't
it
he have to
wasn't
shit himself on the Sarri season, Europa League
under
final?
Sarri because he wasn't starting that much under Sarri. He only
Well, I
he
heard
only
he
played in the first team regularly towards the back end of the season when Rudiger
When
got injured.
Sarri explained, I died laughing, man. He's like, I don't know what's wrong in Italian accent. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. We just like wanted to use the bathroom before the
But
game.
all that
Is it
shows
that-
is
I
that it has
heard, I
been
heard a rumor that he's
factor
pushing
for
for a brown
years.
kit. He wants to push for a brown kit. So
Like
I
if
don't
it
know if
was
that's
something
true.
that just popped up this season, then it's a lot harder to try and explain away. But this is something we've seen happen for a long time.
But why,
How do you feel,
why-
Lewis? How do you feel about it? About Christensen leaving?
I mean,
Sad moment, isn't it?
heartbreaking. We will have a
Yeah.
funeral stream on the 1st of July to pay memories.
You,
and
he's
respect.
alive, bro. He just moved to a hotter country, bro. That's
his
the only
Paul
thing.
Bearer are gonna
Oh,
be-
it's sunny Spain. I don't blame him, innit?
Yeah, bro. He's doing like fucking.
Just
like,
as long
fat
as we
flips.
give him the fucking goodbye he deserves against Watford on Sunday, everything will be.
He ain't there now. He ain't even there.
Look at that Photoshop.
What-
Terry's head is
What's
still
wrong
there,
with
bro.
his head?
Terry's head is still there, man. It's like he
head?
has Maguire's head, bro.
Whose head?
He's like having Maguire's head, bro. It's like two heads.
Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about personally, but yeah, if as long as we
No
can give
neck.
him the goodbye he deserves, then it's all good.
Why is Costa clapping? Costa's not even here, bro. Oh man.
But I don't understand how he's not. He didn't get the shits when he came on in for Thiago
Champions.
Silva in the Champions League final,
Yeah.
which is arguably
It was too.
The
It was
biggest
too.
game.
Because he doesn't respect. He doesn't respect the FA Cup. He's like, fuck this cup, bro. Look how tiny it is, bro.
FA Cup Champions
Well,
League.
They
FA
keep him.
Cup, oh my
They
God.
keep him in
They
a
brought
dark
up
box,
times to
You
make
know what
this-
the FA
so
Cup
he
looks
doesn't
like?
know where he
It was
is, and then
fun,
they let
like,
him
winning.
out.
Do you, know,
What?
do you
Another
think?
light.
Do you think maybe like form could play a part into this sort of anxiety?
No,
Because
I just
coming
yeah,
into
yeah,
the
a little bit of it.
2021 final, he was in brilliant form, probably the best form he's been at Chelsea.
He just played before that and got a clean sheet, like a game before that. He should be just fine form wise. Like it's
I'm
it's
surprised
just
he wouldn't
He's
start.
alone.
he's just got a loser's
Leeds,
mentality.
Look,
I don't
can
know.
tell
Then
you-
it goes
no,
both
I
ways.
can tell
Played
you
in
the
2
way-
years.
We're gonna
I
get
can
that
tell-
Croatian guy
look,
from RB lip sync. You
I
know,
can
like
tell you
that guy. I've
the
seen some
way,
shit, bro.
the
Did
way
you say
could
RB
be the
lip
reason. For
One
example,
sec,
I can
Alex-
explain. For example, I can explain. If you know that starting lineup from the day before.
Yeah.
So what happens is when the day before comes in, and you know that you are gonna start, the time keep creep in. You're thinking about it. You're making yourself worried. That's how anxiety builds up.
How did he make it as a footballer though? Then, if he has anxiety,
Look, that's not what I'm saying is, but this is what is happening. Is actually
Yeah.
mental health and later in adulthood is more discovered in a young age. But anyway, it builds in. The reason people are saying like, how can he go for Thiago Silva? Because it was quick turnover. He wasn't this on the starting lineup at the Championship League final. He didn't have to worry and think that he has to start. You see what I'm saying? It was quick. He had to win, and it does. It did. It's it. The biggest problem with anxiety and mental health is the blood circulation, because the blood, the ones that supplies with your hormones, things and stuff like that. So the best thing, I'm telling you, the best people for anxiety is to do. I'm not medical. This is not medical advice, but to increase your heart rate, you need the two things: either go for a run, or make something that make your heart rate go up. So you will
find yourself a
make
nice
it-
woman on Tinder. You know, there you go.
Like a football game.
So
I'm just gonna show it instead of saying.
You guys, are we really
fucking
giving
hell,
this
man.
guy an out on the grounds of mental
so
health?
we're saying he has he.
Because I'm saying we don't know the
he needs to
facts.
rub one
Like
out
it
before
could
each
easily
match.
be.
I mean, come on, guys. This guy's played a year and a half. It really had no issues.
Yeah,
other than
I don't
puking
think-
before a
no,
match.
not-
Yeah,
To
but
be
like,
honest,
telling you
to be- I think-
I just wanna-
mental
Hey,
health
is
isn't
that why
just
you're
like
always
you're able
smiley,
to
Alex?
play
Do you
this,
rub
but
one
can't
out
play
before you
this.
come on
people,
streams?
please
Oh my days.
don't.
He does.
Who
He
do you
does
run?
it.
I just want to
You
know
know
what
what
you want
Alex
us
Rob
to
was
do.
out
did
at
not
the
say
lineup
take
without
Viagra
Lukaku
away.
and Jorginho in
I
it,
did
bro.
not
That's-
say
Do you
take
put
away-
the the hair on your hand looks like Giroud? You're like, hi, Giroud.
No, he
did
thinks
not
about a
say
lineup
take
without Jorginho and Lukaku in it, and he rubs one out.
There's Alex. There he is.
Yeah, like what
Good.
Scott's saying in the comment. One sec, guys. Like Scott's saying in the comment section, like thing with mental health, it isn't as black and white. Like you can play this game, so you should be able to play this sort of game. Anxiety creeps up on you like that. Again, we're speculating. Like if it was a case that he's just pulled out to protect himself to go to Barcelona, then he's a rat and he's a snake. It's the same thing I said for the Carabao Cup final as well. But it all depends on the circumstances. We don't know. But seriously, like this isn't common. This is something that's been prevalent for a good few years now. And we also use Ben Chilwell as an example because I swear he was in the same position at the start of the season too, where he had to miss a few games because of something mentally going wrong with him as well. We don't know the facts on that as well, but we did hear that come out through sources.
But I would expect a guy who works for McDonald's to have mental anxiety. You know, one of that guy who plays for Chelsea making hundreds of thousands, you know, like
yeah, but like
pounds
this
a
is
week,
the thing.
you know?
It's expectation. You don't expect it, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen.
That's a stupid way to say.
Yeah, that was so
still,
bad.
It's still a human
It's
thing.
not black and white. Anxiety could join with a
we're
bunch of
actually
other things.
considering the fact that he missed the FA Cup final because he had a mental health issue, and
No, he missed the FA Cup final because he had
he
to
just
pull out.
played a game. Like he just played a game last week.
At the most, it should be considered.
Why are we
I'm
spending?
not even saying call it as fact because we don't know.
Yeah.
Why are we spending this much time on a player that won't be here next year?
Well, then God
Exactly, like he doesn't. He's not committed to the club.
Let's talk about Lewandowski.
You know what? I do agree with you on
Josh,
that. Like, if that is the case, I don't know how we
the
worked out in
game that
Barca.
he played, the game that he played before, it wasn't.
The sun helps. The
it's
sun
not
helps,
a
Lewis.
final.
Takes away your anxiety. You
It's
know?
not the same thing. I'm not defending. Seriously, I don't defend what's his name, Christensen. If he has anxiety, I'm just trying to explain why the way anxiety works the way it is. I'm telling you, it's the problem with anxiety. It's the
Look at Strip Bear. I've never seen Strip Bear so outside.
overthinking its things. The overthinking part. The more time that you give it to think about it, the more you can make yourself worked out. That's it.
Yeah. Bro, how did this guy get his wife pregnant, bro? Probably have anxiety through the whole thing, man. Has to wear a ring.
What he threw up at her.
He seems like the kind of guy who counts in his head how long he's lasting before he busts.
Yeah.
He's counting like 1, 2. Come on, make it 60 seconds.
Take away
please,
all the
guys.
furniture so
I
doesn't get
would say,
distracted,
let's
you know, and
not
lose
take the
focus.
piss out of it in case it's actually true and it is a mental issue.
Come on, dude.
I said if it goes both ways, if he's a rat, then cool, we can take the piss all we want. But wait until the facts come out. Because if it comes out the other way, we will look terrible.
So much time on it.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
That was literally the main topic of the title of this stream.
I hope Barcelona already know this and aren't gonna play him in the El Clasico then next season.
Hey, I gotta say, right? Yeah, but listen, if you're Barcelona, you better throw everything you have at Koulibaly and get that motherfucker in because you're gonna need some extra center backs next season.
They're gonna hold hands, you know. They're gonna hold hands through the whole game. It's okay, Christensen. Don't worry, I got this. You just
Or they already have a doctor on standby who will give him anti-anxiety medication. He will be fine.
I just think
Why didn't we give him that?
whether it is or it isn't. I just think
Yes, play the guy on drugs.
I wish I had some right now. Man.
sometimes the mental health issues.
Hey, you know what's in those anti-anxieties? Bit of methamphetamine in there.
Lexapro,
It's getting buzzing. You would be running even more.
Man, the good stuff, you
Methamphetamine
know?
is not anti-anxiety. It's uppers, man.
Aren't they uppers?
Yeah,
anti-anxieties uppers.
to calm you down, bro. They're not supposed to make you, you know.
Big Ron said, "Take some Charlie." Like you do. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, that would just get
bipolar with anxiety.
Just give him some Molly.
Well, you know what? We should give our attackers. We should give our attackers anti-anxiety, bro, so they can fucking get on target, man.
We need to give our attackers. We need to give our attackers Viagra because they're fucking flaccid every game.
No, man. No. I want the blood to go to the brains, bro, because that's the fucking issue.
I saw somebody put it on the Viagra.
That will always be offside if you give Viagra.
Anxiety. That's not how it works, man.
Well,
You're not just gonna look for proper ass. It's not Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah, great time. It doesn't really work for Lukaku because Lukaku didn't pull out of games. Like, we're not saying this is used to justify form. We're talking about
Lukaku is a confident guy.
I doubt it. Case, not mental issue.
Lukaku has a weight problem, not an anxiety problem.
Well, how do you know he doesn't eat when he?
No,
No, he
no,
doesn't.
yeah,
He has
no.
like a six pack, bro. You have to have like
Yeah,
10% body fat to have a
Maybe
six pack,
he
bro.
eats
Yeah,
his
that six pack is
anxiety.
bricks. That six pack is not like a regular
Six
people, like a little. It's blocks,
it's,
and usually it's one. Two,
it's those
Look,
those
you
old
have to
bricks from
say-
Jerusalem, bro.
yeah.
Only 15 touches in 80 some odd minutes. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
No,
What
he's
about
so poor.
Lewandowski?
He's so trash.
Let's talk about Lewandowski instead of making fun of our players. You know, they're already like a funny case.
No,
without
no,
even making fun of them, you know?
Kai,
By the way,
this is a coping
I'm
mechanism.
ready
Kai,
to,
this is a
I'm
coping
ready to
mechanism.
start admitting bets that Christensen ain't living this season.
Look at Lewis,
I know
man.
he
Lewis is so
lived.
sad, bro. Oh my days, man. I can see Lewis.
Oh,
doesn't
not
have any-
Christensen.
I'm tired. I just
Pulisic.
came
I'm
back from the
sorry.
gym
Pulisic.
session.
Ah, good for you,
Completely
bro.
forgot. Pulisic is not leaving Chelsea this season. I promise you that.
Yeah, definitely.
He's not leaving.
Pulisic
Timo Werner has more.
especially with the
Timo
owners.
Werner has more chances.
Pulisic has our best goal to game ratio. So you know, I don't think he's as
Has
big
he?
of an issue
I
as
don't
people
think
have.
he's
Yeah.
leaving.
But he still has potential as well. If anyone's leaving, it should be
potential, my
Lukaku,
black
Werner,
horse.
and Ziyech.
He is.
Listen,
Hey,
Ziyech,
potential
what's
my
that
cheek.
feeling about, by the way? Pulisic.
I
Ziyech got
never knew.
comfortable him
I
leaving,
never
man.
knew Pulisic is that short, man. I've never knew Pulisic is
Why
that short.
wouldn't Ziyech
How
want to
tall
leave?
is he? How-
He's like
how
he's
well
like a
is
little
his
bit taller
height?
than Kante, man. He's like 171 centimeters, man.
He's 5'8", 5'9" at the most.
5'7". Yeah, is he 5'8"?
I think he's 5'8".
Ziyech probably won't leave. Ziyech won't
Damn,
leave.
he's
but
even shorter than me.
Actually, the two that they're saying is going to leave are Werner and Ziyech.
Yeah.
And
I
Lukaku.
doubt
Werner
he'll
and
go. I doubt he'll go.
Yeah, I want
I don't
Werner
Ziyech
know.
ain't go.
and Ziyech
I
to
don't
go,
know.
yeah.
I think
Werner and
Ziyech
Ziyech.
ain't going nowhere
They are
because
not going to
Ziyech
get
is.
rid of Lukaku unless they get 70 odd.
Nah,
million
Lukaku
for him. No
will
one's
stay.
gonna pay him.
Lukaku will stay.
No. The reason why I don't think Ziyech will leave
We're
is
in the
because I
new
think he's
ownership.
Pulisic is not 5'10". No way Pulisic is 5'10", bro. No.
Who's
no
gonna
way.
pay
I didn't say he was
5'10".
5'10".
Who's
No,
gonna
no,
pay
not
him?
you,
He's
somebody in the
100
chat,
He's
somebody in the chat said.
177 meters. That's his height.
Somebody
Bro,
said
he looks
5'11".
Kante in the eyes, bro. There's no way he's.
No, he's not. He can jump, but he's not tall.
Yeah,
He can out jump
His
Lukaku,
height.
as we've seen.
Saka.
But you know, he's a lot shorter than Lukaku. So
Pulisic is 6 foot. People kills me, man.
no, he's like 5'8".
5'8". Yeah, he's 172 centimeters.
He's
I don't know how
5'8".
much
He
that
is 5'8". Yeah, he's
5'8".
5'8".
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
5'8". I just looked.
Oh,
Smaller than me.
thank God we sorted that out.
You're smaller than 5'8".
Leave me up. You ain't even fucking met me, bruv. That is dickhead.
No, Lewis is a midget.
Pulisic is
I'm
6'8". He's LeBron James of soccer.
Lewis is at least 5'1", bro.
I'm
Sit him
literally
down.
5'8"
Please,
anyway,
5'1".
so there you go.
You're
I'm
a prick,
5'10".
bruv. I'm 5'1".
I'm 5'10", so he's
Um,
even shorter than me.
Yeah, I'm
Does
about
the
your
Ameri-
height, Alex.
Does the American
Rum.
national team play any games during this summer?
I swear they have England.
No, that's the
This
World
summer.
Cup. This summer,
This summer, yeah,
Oh.
we have
Oh,
games.
just in the World Cup. Alright, cool.
you have games. He's probably he's gonna
Is it
somehow
qualifiers
end up
or
getting
just
injured.
friendlies? Is it qualifiers or just friendlies?
Probably
No, it's
friendly.
just friendlies. We've
Okay,
qualified
yeah,
already.
yeah.
if he doesn't,
Are you
play,
guys
he'll
going?
be good
Jester and Josh, are you going to the friendly in the US?
I'm going to the
Josh
Chelsea
is.
Arsenal game in Orlando.
I'm going to see my grandson.
Vegas. Vegas.
All I ask is that he just can't. He takes the summer off and starts the season
Is that Pulisic just
off
Is Pulisic
next
or is it
season.
your grandson?
No. He's my nephew.
because I'm pretty sure he started every single season at Chelsea injured. So that's
Who?
interesting. Pulisic.
Yeah, but isn't that like also he barely had any preseasons with Chelsea?
I think
as well.
he scored. Didn't he score in our first game of the year this year against Palace?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
After playing terribly, but yes, still he did score. That's correct.
Yeah, you know those guys who score goals and suck, man. Those guys are tough.
That's not
Don't
what
like
I
those
said.
guys
That's
I hear
not what I
too.
said. That's not what I said. That's not what I
That's
said.
exactly what you
He
just
played-
said. You
I
said he
said
played terrible.
no. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said played terribly. I didn't say he sucks.
Oh, okay.
Who are you guys
Very
gonna vote
different.
for in the player of the season?
No
Wow.
one. No one.
Player of the
Yeah,
season.
Chris,
No,
if you
no,
vote for Mount, I'm
Reece
blocking
James.
you on WhatsApp, bro.
No, Thiago Silva. Thiago
No
Silva.
one, no one
Astrid
deserves it.
wet.
No one deserves it.
That's true.
I didn't say that, yo.
By the way,
I didn't say
did
that,
you
yo.
guys see her
I didn't
doing
say
the
that, yo.
commentaries?
Yeah, I
and
didn't
somebody
say
passed
that.
by and smacked her on the butt?
I'm gonna vote for that
He
guy. who
woke
smacks
up
her
now.
ass.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
He woke up now.
Yeah.
that guy just smacked her ass and
No,
got
but on a
STD from
serious
it, man.
level, if it's not Thiago Silva, then I think the answer's wrong.
Yeah,
I
it has to be
voted
Thiago
for
Silva.
Reece James. I think Reece James deserves nice things.
Yeah,
so.
even Reece
Yeah,
James.
Yeah, Reece
deserves
James
it, and he
deserves
played
it.
limited
I
He never
thought he
games.
gets any
was coming out
recognition
of
in
the
anything,
too
man.
much.
Like he never
They
gets
put
any
out
recognition.
a tweet. They put out a tweet saying they're not going to do the awards dinner because of the government.
No, they can't.
No, sure. No, it's because no one would turn up.
Nobody
That's right.
deserves
No one
player
would
of the
turn up.
season.
They can
No one
just do it in
deserves
in
No,
some players'
I'd say
backyard, you know.
Silva does.
You know how
I
much
could hear
money
a
Roman
kid
makes on
saying-
those award ceremonies, right?
That's about
Yeah.
it, really.
Wait, why are we being so sanctioned? I thought we like got a new owner pretty much.
Yeah, but
No,
that's
it's
it.
not
Pretty
confirmed
much.
yet.
Has the takeover gone through, Chris? Has the takeover
Well,
gone
it's
through?
pretty
No.
much gone through. It's almost gone
No,
through.
it's not, Chris.
It's almost.
There's no such thing as pretty much.
Well,
gone
we're
through.
almost
It's
going to
either
have
through or
sanctions
not.
off.
It's either
Yeah.
through or not, Chris. Yeah, it's not. It's pretty much done, or it's done or it's not done. Not pretty much.
No, they're just dickheads.
When did they say it'll be complete by the 20th or the 21st?
When they announce it.
I swear they said May 19th.
Yeah, but they really haven't been
Trying to
accurate
make
with
it that Champions League day, you know.
any of the dates.
I'm seeing a lot of shouts for Silva, a few for Rudiger, Kovacic, Reece James.
I voted for
Big Ron
Kovacic and
says
Reece James.
Matt
I changed my
says
VPN
Pepe
and I
played the season
voted for
as
So
coach.
Kovacic.
so none for Astrid. Y'all are sexist.
Yeah, sexist, man.
Oh no.
Hey, you're sexist. Exactly, yeah.
Malang Sarr.
And I just picked a random one from the women's team.
Oh,
I
I
don't know
swear
any
I'll
of them.
stab myself.
I just picked a random one.
Oh, blame you. I do the same thing.
Well, Poku
I just
Doma,
picked the one with the most
I guess
diverse
you can't
name, you
ask
know?
him about the under 11 team.
Oh,
Who's
my
player
days.
of
No,
the
bro, I'm not gonna
season?
walk into that territory, man.
The Cobham
I'm gonna
specialist.
I'm gonna do Poku Doku some justice and say Harvey Vale for player of the season.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
worry,
that's what I
man.
vote for.
KFC version
he's
3
too old
beat you
for-
to it.
Yeah. Oh, yep. I didn't even see that
KFC
comment.
version 3. Man,
It's a
I actually
KFC
want some
version
KFC
3.
today, man.
I'll say
Why are
it
you
was
talking?
fun.
Why are you whispering, Kai? Are you in the closet?
No, I'm in my room. I just got off work, so you know, still tired. Hazard was 5'7", yeah.
He was.
Yep.
He
Nobody
was-
is-
did
nobody-
he grow or something or shrink, or is he still
Yeah.
5'7"?
Nobody is dissing Pulisic's height. I just said observation. People are like, that's
His
just
width-
because he's short.
He's got wider.
Nobody said shit, man. Jeez, calm down, 5'8" people in the chat. Calm down.
Hey, respect
Yeah.
5'8".
Yeah. you sure
Imagine
are.
being under 6
Yeah.
foot, Lamau.
Imagine, bro. Imagine
you're
being
under 6 foot. You're
imagine
under
being
6 foot.
5'11" and a half, bro.
Yeah, man. Imagine being under 6.
Well,
Did he remove himself?
they say short
Oh,
people live
sorry,
longer anyway,
connectivity
so
issues. My bad.
they
my
say
bad.
that.
Short people live
Live
longer 'cause
miserably.
No one can see them, man. You don't even know. if
Short
they live
people
longer.
live longer.
they
That
say
makes
short
sense.
people live longer and taller people, so
Yeah, that's
Who's
because
winning?
they live in the
I
lower
don't know.
Yeah,
shelf.
Yeah,
hold that.
Do we know
We'll
if
be
they
older
live
and even smaller when we shrink at the age of 60.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
yeah, Lewis will
Woo!
be 3'5".
Yeah,
Did
you'll
y'all
be
see?
6 foot.
Did y'all see Fata's girlfriend?
Looking at Lewis, he's minimum 4'9", bro.
got slapped on the
Minimum.
How
before the
can you
game
tell
on the
when
butt.
you see me up to my chest every
That's what I'm
stream?
saying. Looking at you sitting down, you're at
Oh, for
least
fuck-
4'9",
Oh,
bro. That's how
fair
I'm saying.
enough. Fair enough. Alex, what were you saying, bro?
I was
He was
saying,
talking
did y'all
about-
see Astrid's wet got slapped on the butt?
That guy got
Sure.
STD just from touch. That's from
Why?
contact.
Why
She
is
was
this
doing an
information?
interview. I thought it was Fata.
I knew this
It
would
was.
be off
I thought it was Fata.
It was Fata.
Oh,
never see
we
his
shouldn't
face.
even joke about that because that
No,
was
Fata
Yeah,
can't
that-
move that way, that fast. You know, he can't move that
Yeah.
fast. So it ain't. It wasn't Fata.
But Fatur is aware of the incident before it even happened, bro. Don't worry.
Morocco Mole says Hakim Ziyech to the Arsenal.
To the Arsenal. I don't know if you can call Arsenal
know
the
why.
Arsenal anymore, man.
I don't know how you lot think you'd be able to pull that off, but no.
I could see him going to United though.
You guys can have Werner if you want.
No, they can't. No, they can't.
Oh, Werner, yeah. Actually, you're right. Ziyech
Why
would be perfectly
did you
United.
back
No, he'll be
Werner?
among
Oh my
players
God.
who think they're better than they
Werner's too
are,
good for
man.
that team.
Yeah, you
No,
lot
we
can have
always-
Timo.
We always sell our shit players to them, so why not? It's all good.
Yeah, we'll throw in an Alonso for free.
Yeah, you can have Alonso, but not.
Free
You
for
can-
one.
you- You can have Alonso, and he can drive them both there, so nobody needs to pay for transportation.
No.
So I can't.
Free
The
car
Werner's doing the Werner's doing
You are
the directions,
retard.
I'll never get there.
I hate you all.
Oh, fuck me, man. Yeah, Ziyech. no
Lewandowski.
chance,
Are we gonna
though.
talk about Lewandowski? We just keep like escaping that whole thing, you know.
I th-
What, you think we got a chance?
I was gonna do that.
I do. I think
He's
if we
not
come to him,
coming.
we'll be like, "Hey man, you want to play some
Queen
Premier League
says
football?"
Fata kick Lewis. Fata, if you'd like to, that's completely up to you. But
Hey, I need
if you
to
want
that-
to, it's cool. It's
Nah,
cool.
I need to for that business, you know, but I'm not gonna say it here. Okay.
It is what it is.
I didn't hear whatever. I didn't even understand what he said. So
What? Is
Yeah,
it
how
my
he
mic
can kick
in
his,
here, why
his
again?
daddy. How Fata can kick his daddy out.
I don't think
Ross Barkley for that
Lewandowski's.
stone cold penalty too.
One sec.
I think that's the other way around, Alex.
No. Fatur has one daddy, but many OnlyFans mummies, bro.
hey,
Right. Should we talk about the Raphinha rumors?
Bitches and
let's talk about
hookers.
the- I'm sorry, Fatur. That's revenge, Fatur, for what you did to me, bro.
Right, so where's
Handjobs and
where's
hookers.
Raphinha stuff I saw?
last thing I heard on Raphinha is he's going to Barcelona as a
Yeah.
Dembele replacement.
Yeah, I heard
Actually-
Barca are now leading the race for him. Chelsea again pushing since January, but the typical buzzword: sanctions have frozen negotiations. But again, nothing's really confirmed, set in stone. How close are Barcelona to confirming it, or is it just a case of talks right now?
They need to get
Well,
rid
Well,
of
I'm
It
pretty
depends on the
sure.
price. If I get relegated, it's 25
Yeah, you
million
got
euros.
that. You have to wait and see what happens with
One
Leeds.
more game left to go. Shit.
Yeah,
do
and
you actually
also,
think
I'm
he
pretty
has like a
sure.
relegation clause? That would be like kind of
Yeah.
premature if they actually put it
Every
on, no?
football player has a relegation clause.
Even
No,
Chelsea?
They don't.
No, I don't
They
think
don't.
Chelsea have. Why? They have no reason,
Every
bro.
player does
Well,
not have a relegation clause.
15-16 tax. We
The
probably
smart
saw a bit
ones
short.
do. That's the difference.
The smart ones do,
The
yeah.
smart ones do. Yeah. The smart.
But I'm pretty sure
That
Barcelona
gave me
still
a
want to try.
conspiracy theory from the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
Barcelona
I
still want
love
to try
it.
and keep Dembele.
I'm still annoyed about
So I
that Arsenal
don't
game, to be
think-
honest.
I will
But
love
I
him,
think Chelsea can get Lewandowski. We can convince him that Premier
Why
League.
do you want Lewandowski? Why do you want him?
Oh yeah, there is no
He's the
better
best striker
finisher
in the world.
bro.
No.
There is no better
Let's get
finisher
out,
in Europe.
Let's get out. Let's get
He's
out
just
of
thinking of the
Lewandowski
goals.
and
That's it. But we need
I want
the
goals.
creativity to
I've
match
been
it.
I've been craved of goals, bro. I don't even know
That's
what
all
counter
good
attacks
when
looks
you
like
have
anymore,
Mount
bro.
with his head running down, missing key
Goals that
passes,
won't happen.
or
Oh, I
Pulisic
swear,
taking
oh
too
my
many
days.
touches, or Alonso taking too many touches, or
Mickey Mouse.
fucking insert name here taking too many touches.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work out the way we want.
Exactly. I just want somebody to
you
lift.
need to rebuild the entire attack.
Yes.
Honestly.
Not with a 34
Hey, here's a question for you. How many accounts did Johnny make today to vote for Mason Mount for Player of the Year?
As many as
Yeah.
accounts somebody else have on the stream.
You know,
For
Mason
different-
Mount's probably going to end up winning
for
it.
different-
Mason Mount's
for
actually going to end up
different
winning it.
I actually don't think so. I don't think Mason Mount will win it.
If he
Mount-
wins it, I lose
no
all
way,
faith.
Mount.
Silva will win.
I think
Thiago
Thiago
will win.
Silva will win it.
Yeah, I think Thiago Silva will win it.
Mount's already won it last year, so no one's gonna push for it like it's his first award either.
Yeah. If he does win it, I'm gonna
you're
give up on this
forgetting-
fan base. I swear to God.
No,
It's
Lewis.
or there's no debate.
Lewis, you're forgetting the PR this guy has. The PR this guy has.
No,
is
you forget
impossible.
there's
He
the
actually might win it.
PR, but then there's also the amount of hate that he gets. He has a lot of both. So I don't think it's going to be enough to just push him to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't
Lewis.
think the hate he
No one hates
gets,
him,
would
bro.
you say that's from the fan base or from
Yeah, yeah.
other fan bases?
No, it's
I
from
think
the
it's more
Chelsea
from other
fan
fan
base.
bases.
Definitely
Yeah.
other fan base. Yeah, definitely.
You see two
I
sides
hate
of
it.
it.
I don't hate him. I hate his PR. Same thing with Pulisic. I don't hate Pulisic. I hate his PR. I hate
You know,
PR.
I feel
He doesn't
Pulisic is
have
the
any
most
PR.
bullied guy in this team, bro. The guy barely plays, still gets hated.
You're
Joe
probably
has
talking.
been on
You're the only
vacation.
two guys who defend him.
Joe has
Yeah,
been on
we-
maternity
this-
leave for
this
2
is
years,
PR
bro, and
team
nobody
right
hates
here,
him.
man.
No,
Everybody
no,
loves him.
no, no. Like
One
there's
at a
like
time, guys.
spaces and Instagram, like you know.
Yeah,
You know,
can
I
ask
think there
you-
was some other guy who came and tried to argue with me about Pulisic, and he had absolutely no point
but-
except for the fact that nationality
Yeah,
tax.
but that's extremely unfair. You know why it's extremely unfair? Because Cho barely played for the last 2 years, yet everybody have them in their first team, coming back and playing. Yet Pulisic barely plays, still has one of the best goal-to-minute ratio, and he's hated. So make it make sense to me, because I don't get it, bro.
What do you want to know?
Played like 7 positions this year for the team, and like 18.
Yeah, because he's not good at any of them. Because he's not good at any of them. Just being moved.
The problem that you compare those two against each other, you should compare them different players versus different players, not Pulisic versus Cho. Pulisic versus Cho is the stupidest argument I can ever see.
But it happens all the
Honestly,
time on the
that's-
Twitter, though. It happens all the time on
I
Twitter.
know,
Honestly,
I know
there
that,
should
but
be nobody
that's the
defending Hudson
weirdest.
Odoi.
It shouldn't be.
Hudson Odoi should be the least defended player in our team.
Bro, he's living the life. I wish I had his life, man.
Yeah,
He is
120k.
awful. The most
man.
overrated. I think.
More
I
haircuts
think he
than
might
the
be
goals
like
this season, bro.
Honestly, I would rather take Demaria Gray than Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi is just not it.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't even see what people saw him in the beginning when he's supposedly be good.
He looked, you know,
He just
I
has a
will
good
say,
cross.
like,
He has a
before
brilliant
the
cross. That's
injury,
it.
Dude,
He
the
was
dude
looking,
gets-
he was looking decent, but like for his age, like,
He
I think
wasn't.
He's like
That's
18,
the
17.
problem. He wasn't.
No,
There
like
was
he
no
was like even
point.
by I will say
Talk
even
about
by
PR
Unic was looking
team.
at him for
Dude
35
gets-
million, and maybe we should have sold him because you know look what's happened now, like the
60
injury and
The
everything.
only,
I don't
the
believe
only
those
quality,
It
don't
was
believe
the
it
only
was
quality
35 million
attribute he
stars.
has is a
They were
cross.
talking about like Bayern Munich was interested.
I don't believe Bayern Munich wanted to
That's
pay
why
60
we
million
offered them
for
a
him.
high contract as
I
well.
do not believe it, but not 60 million. No way they offer 60
No, I
million.
said 35.
Yeah. People are saying 60 million.
He-
Which
Oh,
Bayern
no.
which player did Bayern actually spend 60
No,
million
60,
on in their
60
history?
is full, 60 full. Like it's
Sane, I
35
think.
million to 40 max. It was.
No, Sane they spent 45 million for him.
Yeah, something
They
like yeah.
didn't spend 60. Yeah, they never spent 60
No,
million.
but honestly,
Why would they spend on some kid
Hudson-Odoi
from Chelsea? Doesn't make sense. to me.
Hudson-Odoi he's not even a championship baller. He's an under 23s baller. He's just not. He's not cut out for it. Honestly, I'm glad no one ever mentions him or defends him. Honestly, Jester, you're living the life right now. 'Cause I'm slandering.
Because
him,
he's
but
been injured for a long
We
time.
need to move one of those.
I haven't said anything. I'm just
I know you're happy because I'm slandering Cho.
No, you're speaking facts, and people need to wake up and understand he's not good enough to play at Chelsea Football Club. I've said that for over a year now, and I always get called all sorts of names, but it's true. He's just not good enough.
Do you
I still
remember
say
what
I
you
wanted
said
him to
about?
go on loan to Dortmund this season, but we needed wing back depth apparently, so here's what it is.
Yeah, but what depth did he give us, Lewis? He was injured through the whole season. The most useless.
He should not have been kept here in the first place. That was just the way I saw it. We wasted him this season. Even if he was shit for us, he should have gone to another
He's
club.
living
and gone
the
on
bro.
loan.
He's injured and he went to Ghana or whatever it was. Like
Oh
during
yeah, he
his
switched
injury.
his nationality to Ghana.
Living the life, partying, making that 120,000. You know,
he's not an
sitting in
English
VIP
player
seats.
anymore.
What's the
Yeah,
point,
so
man?
the English bias can be dropped now, so you can just leave. Oh my God! Somebody caught him.
I still would loan him first. I still say that I'd loan him first. If he
Somebody
doesn't
caught
have an
him.
impressive loan spell, or we get a better deal for him the year afterwards, we'll still have more money based off the loan spell and the experience he gets off it. So
Well, if we
I'd
want to
rather
inflate
loan
his
him.
numbers, send him to Germany.
If a good enough offer comes from him, I'd still would be okay to sell at this point. But
I
still
would
think
take
a loan-
10 mil for him. I would take 20 mil for him. 5 mil. Just get rid of him, honestly.
Yeah, that's I agree. I'm tired
Or
of him.
we could convert him to a left wing back. That's always been my suggestion.
He's not even a good
no
left
one
wing
wants to
back.
take
No,
him
thank
for
you, bro. Throw him away. Give him a good left wing back.
He's more of a
You have
right wing
to,
back
you
if
have
he
to
does
send him
play.
to Germany to inflate his numbers to get money for him.
I don't believe
Let him-
that. 60,
I would take.
I don't
Honestly,
believe
I would
that
take the
60
loss.
million. That buying up him 60 million. That for me, that's cap. I don't believe.
No,
it.
it wasn't 60. It's 35 to 40 maximum.
Somebody told me
I think it was
60. I
like-
think-
They were saying 85 too. So they said
85.
like that.
Oh my days.
I think the
For-
number
for a
that
Chelsea
I
fan,
saw
he
was
doesn't
70.
relate.
35 million to 40 million was still good for an 18-year-old.
They missed that decimal point in between the 8 and the 5. No one reported that.
Look, he was an 18-year-old coming off an Achilles. No way you
Yeah.
offer that much money.
No,
Exactly.
before-
It's-
no, it's
unless it's
before
in
the
meal
injury. No,
vouchers,
just-
you know.
just
That's
it's
the only
before the
fucking way
injury.
it's could have paid that much, you know.
meal vouchers.
Nobody.
I think somebody called Cho the younger Freddie Adu, and I just the PTSD.
No, don't,
Yeah.
don't move option to buy. Yeah, that sounds decent. Shame we won't do that.
No, you don't need an option to buy back. Just sell him outright.
Yeah, can't we? Yeah, can't,
100%.
why do we have an
Option
obligation
buyback
to
doesn't mean
sell?
much. Let's be honest, though. We don't really like buy them back anyway. So,
Obligation.
but
Yeah,
like,
But there's
That's
no
why it's called
need
option.
because
That's why it's called
look.
option.
But what you don't understand, if you put an option like that in the contract, it's usually the sell price goes down because there's an option. It,
Yeah.
So
That's why they
if you
do
want
it,
to
so
sell
you
them for
can
the
get a
most
cheaper
money,
price.
you don't put any
do
options.
you know
just
that
let
by
him go.
fact though? Because I don't know. Like
Yes,
it'd be like
I know that for a
fact.
fact. If you
Yeah,
put
if-
options to buy back, the sell price usually goes
For
down.
players.
Yeah, that's true, 100%.
But the
Yeah.
I've never heard that,
buyback is
but-
generally higher because you're giving them a reduction on the sale price. So
I
like, we
guess,
get Tammy,
I do understand
we
it,
sold-
because you got a chance to get him back. Yeah, I do understand
we sold
that.
Tammy for 40. His buyback is 80. Like, you really think we're gonna? That's really a 40 million buyback because they already spent 40 to buy him. So if you think we'd spend like 80, just outright 80 million on Tammy, you're out of your mind.
No,
Yeah,
we're
but
not gonna
how
do
much
that.
is Adoy worth nowadays?
5
Having
million?
not played
10
anything,
million. 15 to 20
I think
million.
I think transfer
he's not worth
market
20
has him
million.
at
He's
20.
not worth 20
15
million.
to 20, I said.
Nah. I wouldn't even pay for fucking a Fanta battle for this guy, man. He doesn't
Come on,
do
we
shit.
bought Ross Barkley for like, what, 15 million? Like, he's worth around that.
I can tell you real quick.
Nah,
what
he's worth less than that. If Demario Gray was worth 1 million, I wouldn't even wash my hands with his transfer value.
27 million is what he's worth on transfer market.
Yeah.
Who's that? Cho?
Chill.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
I say
sounds
he's
about
worth.
fair in all
I say
honesty.
he's worth 15 to 20. We can sell him for quite easily.
Well, he only
If he
has
wants
two.
to.
He only has 2 years left on his contract too. So
Imagine getting hate when he didn't play. That's exactly my point with Pulisic, bro. That's exactly. But you guys like start hating on the guy when he barely plays for us. People, you see the thing with
Oh,
Chelsea fans.
no.
They expect a player to come off the bench and be
2,000 minutes
amazing.
this season.
No. Kai. The person whose comment you read out has Hudson Odoi as his Avi, so it makes perfect sense.
I've noticed.
Perfect
man.
sense.
I've noticed.
Right.
Yeah.
Felipe says, do you guys think Gallagher is ready? And if so, can he be better than Mason Mount? Just needs to be better at key passing for me, and then we can have a serious debate about
Yeah.
that. But like, Gallagher is shining really well.
I actually asked people in my account. I got like 200 something vote if he's like just the better looking Mason Mount, and people said he's actually talented, you know.
You people in the chat.
So maybe he does have
love
talent.
Mount. Stop comparing him to Mount and just let him be Conor Gallagher, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Stop this comparing like they can't play together or something like that. Like one is to replace
Bro,
the
I don't
other.
want them to play together, bro. I'm tired of this youth project
But
that's
Tuchel-
making us
Tuchel
drop down
rates
even lower and
Mason
lower.
Mount. He does rate him, Kai.
I think they're very, very similar.
a lot of managers rate
They're
him.
high energy eights. They're both high energy eights. They're
I
very
think you're gonna
similar
have to
in that
accept
regard.
the fact that the way Tuchel came out and defended Mount yesterday, that Mount is going to be in this team whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
The way, unless there's a dramatic fall off in numbers as well as performance.
Unless
Mount's
he
gonna
get
start.
other attackers who can
Yeah, I
actually
agree
get the
with that.
numbers up.
Okay, but the
agree
problem,
just
the
think-
problem is,
Money!
the problem is, unless they go mental in the summer and do a Roman Abramovich style transfer window, that's just not going to happen. So instead of wasting your energy, and this goes to everyone, instead of wasting your energy about
See,
Mason Mount in or
for
out,
me,
it's like,
all right,
it's
for
the
me,
team
like no issue. He
manager's
can
gonna put
stay
him
in this team. He can be a starter. He can score 20 goals against Norwich, and we can never win a Premier League again. That's fine. I'll keep supporting Chelsea, but that doesn't mean it's a good thing for Chelsea. You know, just because
Kai, do you think we can win a Premier League in one season?
He's got no more.
I don't
power
think
next
I
season.
don't think we can win a Premier League with the attack that we have now and Mason Mount being part of the attack as a key player. I don't think it's possible.
No, yeah, I agree. Like,
When
I
teams like
just think
Spurs,
he's
teams like
shocking.
Spurs have 20 goals and all their attackers, I don't think we can. Chelsea
the way
can win
he's
the Premier
playing
League
at
with these
three
attackers.
at the back.
Yeah, but you said
That's
you
the way
weren't.
he's gonna
You were
play.
sick of this youth project, which if you
All
had
right, gentlemen,
patience
I gotta
for,
bail. Get ready for work.
It's probably-
Y'all have a good Monday.
Enjoy yourself,
and,
Chester.
we'll do
Take
this
care,
again
bro.
Take
on,
it easy, Jester.
tomorrow morning.
Defo, man. Stay
you
safe,
later.
my guy. Love.
Yeah, but I think, I honestly think that this fan base has a lot of blind faith in players that they don't even know what's the maximum the potential they can reach.
Exactly.
Thinking like, oh, give us 3-4 years, all of a sudden this player is gonna be Kevin De Bruyne. That's not how football works. You know?
No,
Let me do
it
this.
doesn't. But the potential. That's why it's called potential. That,
Yeah, but potential
that
doesn't
he-
always get.
Mount-
Potential doesn't always
Mount
get.
feels
Wait.
like,
Do you actually
it doesn't,
believe
that's
that
why-
Mason Mount has potential to be what?
to be a good player.
Yeah, but
He is a
but
good
player. What does
good
that mean?
players don't win you Premier Leagues though. You need great players.
What the
What does it
fuck
mean?
does
You
that
wanna
mean,
call
a
him-
good player?
I'm not calling him generational. I'm not calling him world class, but he could be at Chelsea
Wait,
standard.
where's this?
Your Chelsea
Hold
standard
on.
and my Chelsea standard could be different declared.
It could be.
For me,
Where
Chelsea
where
standard
does
to me is
potential-
probably-
where
I
does
will
potential-
don't
But let
need
me
11
let me
world-class players.
let me
No,
explain what we need.
I want to ask you something. Where does this potential lead us to, and what position is he meant to play? There's potential is meant to lead us to. In what position?
Well, let me
It's just
explain
all
my
based on
mindset and
Mount
the
people,
best
so.
way we should the best way we should go about it, because you guys want to bring a whole bunch of individuals in if you want to do that, or what we've been doing under Roman for many years.
Okay.
If you look at the the teams that we are chasing in Liverpool and Man City, if you even when Pep came in, all their players were under 25. until it took him quite a few seasons to adjust.
And how
now
many of the
they're
players?
playing
How many
that
of the
big.
players they inherited?
He bought
How
four
many of them they kept in the
fullbacks. He
team,
bought
the
four
players?
fullbacks in his
How
first
many of the
season.
players?
Yes, listen.
Klopp had
That is all
how many of them are
relevant to
youth
what I'm
players?
saying.
How many of them are youth players? How many of the players
but
that Pep
Kai,
had in his team
you-
are youth players?
Kai, the thing is
I
that
think you
now
guys are
we
so
need to
delusional
give.
about Cobham that you think you're going to be.
No.
Premier League
What I'm saying is it's players for the system, right? For how Tuchel wants to play, right? And it takes a couple seasons. So if Mount and many more of these youth players and whoever comes in that haven't hit their potential peak yet start to learn the system, right? And then all of a sudden we're playing the way we're meant to play, and everyone knows how to play with each other. Then Mount could be a great player in the system, right?
Yeah, but without due respect, that's just blind faith, bro.
Mount is. Let me tell you.
Kai, that's how you're going to catch up to Liverpool and Man City.
No,
if you're going to think that we're going to get someone from away,
get someone
from away.
That's not true.
Then what?
All of the,
it's not a matter of throwing them away.
Wait, let me answer this. When both Pep and Klopp, when they came in, the squads that they have, almost none of those players are still there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
They changed and improved. Yeah, but you're saying like, oh, give these guys more time. Klopp, when he came in, he didn't give this guy. He did give like the fucking who did they have there? I can't even remember.
City
or whatever.
City play with one. They play with one youth player, really, Phil Foden. He's like the only young kid they play with.
Josh, I'm talking about when Pep came in.
About the overhaul
yeah,
thing.
When Pep came in, how many of those players
Pep
had in those teams stayed in there, other than De Bruyne and whatever his name? Bernardo Silva came in.
You guys didn't hear what I said. When
in.
they were recruiting, they were recruiting for players under 25 years old, right?
That's
what they were recruiting.
But that's not the point I'm trying to make.
No, that's the point I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if especially in the system, if we're going to stay in the system we're playing now, right? Mount has played many games because of one of those front three has to drop off to be a midfielder. That's why Mount plays so many games, right? And he's more crucial to the system, regardless of whether he has to score and all that, right? To make this click. Now, Conor Gallagher is very much in the same mold and characteristics and can do the same job.
But
right?
are they the level of City and Liverpool? That's the whole point.
Can I like you said?
Yeah, but they can be. Mount's already showed some potential.
As good as Bernardo Silva and Mahrez, level wise. Are they as good as Son? They're not.
No.
This is why it's called potential.
Yeah, but potential.
I agree with you. I agree with you that Mason.
It's not empty faith.
It is empty faith. It is.
Hold on. I have two things to say.
Kai, how many there's a lot of players that do fulfill their potential, or even near their potential.
But what's his potential? You're just saying potential as a buzzword. What is his potential? As what?
To be great players. To be standard level. To be Chelsea level.
Again, more buzzwords. You're just giving me buzzwords. Tell me what actually good at.
One at a time, guys.
No, hold on.
Mason Mount is a good player for his age.
Exactly.
And if he keeps
what the fuck
improving,
does that mean? What does that mean? Let me tell you. Let me give you concrete what he's good at. He's good at taking corner kicks, and he's good at off the ball work, pressing.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's not good at that.
Well, he's a corner kick merchant. Hold on.
He's a corner kick merchant.
What are you talking about?
Majority of his assists.
You don't know what you're saying, bro. You're just saying he takes corners.
Hold on.
He kicks around ball. Is that what he does? He just rocks up.
Hold on.
He breathes here.
Hold on.
He takes corner kicks.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Majority of his assists come from corner kicks. That's my point.
Yeah, relax, man.
What? So we need a corner kick taker. Is that what you're saying to replace him?
No. I'm giving you. I'm not defending this. I'm just saying he's a corner kick merchant. This
No. You had a go at me because you said I'm using buzzwords. I'll tell you what. Anything merchant is a buzzword. Anything with a merchant behind it is a buzzword.
That's true.
You know that, yeah?
Okay, cool. If that's what you want to say. That's the
truth. Anything merchant behind it is a buzzword.
Hold on.
You didn't understand what I was saying. Then you got upset with me.
Listen.
We're going round in circles.
Listen. Read between the lines. I'm calling him a corner kick merchant because he doesn't do anything else. My point is, what he's known for.
You don't understand what his role is.
What he's known for is off the ball running, and taking pot shots that end up in row Z. And then the only positive you can look to, because most of his assists this season have been corner kicks, by the way. That's why I call him a corner kick merchant. Not because I'm not trying to glorify his corner kicking technique. I'm just saying most of his assists this season have been from corner kicks.
That's not true.
Let me say. So how many goals and assists does he have then?
He has like what 20, 21 GA, 22 GA this season.
29.
Okay, so
he has
29.
13
No,
goals
in the league, in the
and
league,
15
in the league, in the league.
Okay.
assists.
okay.
And by the way,
So
that's
even
not
with
a good. That's not. I don't look at that stat and have an orgasm. Most of those
it's not-
goals
it's
have
not
come
based
against.
on Mount.
No, but
Yeah,
let me explain.
Norwich,
Let me explain to you.
Leeds,
Let me explain to you
Watford,
that because you think.
Southampton.
Let me explain to you. Hold on. Let me give you a chance to talk. I'll explain to you what Mount does.
11 goals
Okay,
and
no,
10
please, no, let him answer. Let him answer. What does he do? Tell me what
One
he does.
sec, one sec, before we go to declared, Mason Mount this season has 11 league goals and 10 league assists, 13 overall goals, 16 overall assists. Now
That's
declared, and then we'll go
Yes.
to Poku Doku afterwards.
Of course, man.
So out of the front three that play, Mason Mount is the one that always makes up for the guy that drops back in at defensive fave to make the midfield free, right, and joins the
Off
attack.
the ball.
When Kai plays, it's very interchangeable. He supplements for a lot of other positions.
It's not very
So
interchangeable
he's the
because
one.
Off the ball.
It's not very effective. It's not very
You're
effective.
just naming off the ball
It's off the ball.
characteristics. You're not.
Wait, let him
No,
land.
they're on the ball and off the ball. They're on the ball, off the ball importance, right? Well, whether you think off the ball is not important, that's a big
No,
problem
I'm
that
not
you might
saying
have.
it's
That
not.
if
I'm
you
not
don't think
saying
off the ball
it's not.
movement is not important.
I'm
But
not saying.
that is-
I'm
that
not
is
saying that it's not important.
Look, it's not a Mason Mount thing. It's a one of the people up front have to do, right? So if Mason
I
Mount
agree.
doesn't play, someone else has to do it. The reason Mason
You
Mount
know
does
what?
it
I'm glad
better
you said that.
and he's more adaptive. Yeah. So
I'm glad you said that.
the chances that fall to Mount, right, are less than the other two. So there's more onus on the other two to score, right? Then because Mason Mount is doing the other roles that one of them have to do. Because if three people just stayed up forward, we're always going to get overrun in the midfield. This is a more the characteristic for one of the players,
Also
right?
play with one man down.
That have
in
to
the
do.
middle.
No, but hold on. No, but what you
We play
what
one man
you
down with
explain-
Lukaku as well. So what do we
No,
play?
hold on.
You don't
What you
understand.
explain? What you
Before you
explain?
go, before you go, I was going to give Poku Doku some time to say something. Go on,
Yeah,
Poku.
man.
Okay, go on.
So yeah, I think I don't get why Mount gets hate, man. He's a lovely footballer, and I
That's
think
nice.
Oh my days.
you should just enjoy the way he plays. Same thing with Gallagher next season, man.
Oh
It's gonna
my
be-
god.
It's gonna be a problem reinforcement, man. Like
I
just
thought you were
watching
going
them,
to add something to the conversation.
just
No,
watching them two
okay,
play.
okay.
I'm not
Aren't
finished.
Aren't you guys like? Don't you guys have
Let me
inspiration
finish.
to be Chelsea again, to be
No.
Premier League champions again? Is it
Can I
enough for you
finish?
to see
No,
kids in
yeah.
short? Like I don't
No,
understand. that.
declared.
I
I want to just say,
I'm sorry.
declared. What you explained. You
I
explained
didn't
Mount's
finish.
role in. You explained Mount's role in the system, not what he. You're saying. I'm talking
No,
about him
someone
as a
has
player.
to. No,
Hold on.
it's-
Hold on. No, hold on. Because what started this? Because you were giving it the big one about his potential, what he's going to end up being. Because Kai's point was, do you not want to see Chelsea win? And you said his potential will lead us to winning. And then all you can name me is what he does for this system. This system will come and go. Maybe it will stay, but regardless, him being a utility player is not what we expect from him. Do you understand what I mean by that?
No,
Which
the
player are you
role in
talking
this
about?
the role
Kai
that
Havertz
role
or
is in the
Mason
system.
Mount.
No, because I'm saying eventually. Because you said that what's it called? He doesn't get as many chances.
So we're
'cause
talking about
he's
Mason
doing...
Mount, right? We're talking about
Yes,
Mason Mount.
yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a
Okay,
question for you then.
For who?
About
For me?
Mount. For you, yeah. You don't
Okay,
rate
sure.
him,
Go
right?
ahead. It's not that I don't rate him. I just think I expect more from him.
We're
Okay.
talking,
Like
Alex.
what?
we're talking if we can win the
What do
Premier
you
League
expect?
with
Yes,
these
yes.
guys compared to City
Yeah.
and Liverpool.
Wait,
players.
what do
for
I
you,
expect?
My question, Mason
Yeah,
Mount
what do you
haters.
expect?
My question for Mason Mount haters: why is the Tuchel play him up top if they all think that he's number 8? Why? Did you ever answer you? Did you
I
ever
thi-
ask yourself that question?
I have an answer to
So-
that. I don't think he likes any of his attackers enough to have a set front three, and I don't think he thinks Mason Mount has enough to be a number 8. I think it's a combination of two things.
If we play a back four, Mason Mount's the first midfielder in the midfield
We
three.
need to say back forward.
No, I don't mind
Here's
him
the
as a
thing. If you
midfielder.
play a back, here's the thing. If you play a back four and we play a 4-3-3,
I'm not. I
and
ask you a
you-
question. Please tell me why Tuchel plays him. I didn't.
Kai answered it.
He does rate him, like it clearly.
Okay, so
Kai
you
answered
say,
it.
so you say your answer is because he doesn't trust forwards, right?
we don't
He
have
even said it,
competent
that he
attackers that
squeezes
deserve
the
the
attack. He
position.
doesn't get anything. It's like squeezing a lemon. He said it. He can't squeeze it anymore.
Okay, so here's why I think you are deluded a little bit, the Mounts and haters. I don't like him in the position that he plays right now, and I don't have enough experience him playing in number 8 at Chelsea. So my view of the things that saying like you're talking
So
about.
you basically have the same thing I have, Alex. I have the same opinion.
I was just trying to prove it to you that why you.
But I never said he's
him.
bad.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
that this.
I'm going to the guy that likes crybaby rolling around on the side of a pitch as
okay,
avatar.
that's not me then.
Yeah, it's not you.
Oh,
Crybaby
sick.
on avatar, like on his page. That I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, okay.
So my argument to you is, if he doesn't trust a forwards to play that bad that he sacrifices the best ability for him, which everybody keeps saying he's number 8, but he will sacrifice the player best abilities to play him not in his best position, to downgrade his capabilities, play forward, have a little bit of wiggle room in your itty bitty tiny heart for Mason Mount to see what he can do later. And same time, your itty bitty heart can consider his age. Please answer me.
I think you should have been listening to the conversation from the beginning, because we spoke about these things. Like, I know what he brings to the team and to our system. I'm aware of that. My issue isn't this has nothing to do with Tuchel and things. What I'm talking about is solely just about Mason Mount, because what we were speaking about was us wanting to see Chelsea get back to the top. How Mason Mount should fit into this and his potential. That's what this whole conversation stems from. I was talking about what individually I need to see a lot more from him. I need him to improve in his contribution to the team on the ball, not just off the ball. What he does off the ball is brilliant, and it affects our system very well. But I need him to improve on the ball so they can become a much more of a mainstay.
Okay. My follow-up question is thank you for the super chat. It's funny. But my question is, since
we'll get to the rest of them later as well. But go on,
so since you're saying that Mason Mount is not good on the ball, but really good off the ball, and you saying that you are assuming. Let me ask you another question. Are you wanted Thomas Tuchel to be a manager or no? Next season.
Yeah, I'm all for Tuchel. Here's the thing.
No.
Hold on. I'm all for Tuchel, but I would what's it called? I would prefer him to go to a back 4 next season.
What if Tuchel doesn't? What if Tuchel doesn't?
No, if Tuchel doesn't, then no skin off my back. I'm all for it. Like, continue. But personally, if you want to know what I truly believe, I think go to a back 4 next season, because I think ultimately that is the way we're ending. In like 5-10 years time, that's probably the way we're going to end up playing. And I think we have a lot of young players now, and we start pushing towards that now. That's my thing. And I don't think
there could be a whole new meta in 10-5 years.
It's a lot of words for just basic. You Tuchel in or Tuchel out, but
what do you mean?
Blind faith. That's blind faith declared.
Let's step over it.
It's not blind faith. Let me add this. I want to add this because Kai kept bringing it up.
It is blind faith. You never know if these players are gonna.
Are we having blind faith in Reece James, in Chalobah? Every youth player, Chilwell's even still young. Are we going to say we got blind faith in Havertz as well?
Are they as good as City right now?
No.
Kai, you don't understand. City and Liverpool weren't really made team. You said it before.
No, declared. Declared.
And the players that they bought in their quality was already higher than the players that we bought in our quality.
They were under 25 years old.
Yeah, but they all
what I'm telling you, they didn't hit their peak yet. They got better playing under the club.
How long did the Liverpool build the team? How long did it took Liverpool to build the team?
Alex,
but Liverpool about 3-4 years.
Most of the players that he had, he sold. None of the players that he inherited stayed.
Yeah, but Kai, what you're not understanding is it takes what Alex just said. It takes 3-4 years, right? And I said that too.
Oh my days.
It takes that long to build a team, and that's how long it took them. So you would want to get players at a certain age, so by the time the team starts peaking in the style, right, they're in their peak as well.
Look,
Not too. You don't
Right,
want to
right.
get
Let
players
Alex
that are going
finish
to
his
be too
point.
old.
Guys, let Alex finish his point. Alex.
Let's go back to the you took a in, right? Blonde Neymar. So we're going back to the you took a in. So if you rate, if you want Tuchel list for one season, you have to listen what Tuchel want, right? You agree with that or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Did somebody put your nuts in it somewhere and make you say yes or no? But because based
No,
on
it's hard for me. It's hard for me to understand what you're truly saying. But yeah, carry on.
Oh, because you see that I'm kind of making the questions to make sure you put you into the
No, it's your
no?
it's your phraseology that I'm having struggles to comprehend. But carry on.
Phraseology. Okay, okay. So my question to you: if you trust Tuchel and you want Tuchel list for a year, even though all the managers that in the top that you level you want to reach been there for a long time to build the team. So my question to you: if we go with Tuchel and we listen to Tuchel, and what most important is his last comments about the team, the way he wants to play, because people are confused. And one person actually asked him, and he's like, for me personally, he wants the team not to control the ball with the ball. He wants the team to control opposition without the ball. So if you think for a second that Mount is not that kind of player that he builds about, you are wrong club. You might as well start saying.
Okay, cool. So this is where you've
That's-
made him. This is where you've made a mistake, because I've never once criticized Mount off the ball work. My issue is on the ball, because with the way we play with Tuchel, and this is what I love what Tuchel does, is we keep the ball a lot. We maintain a lot of possession. When we're in possession, most of what I see from Mount is he ghosts in the bigger games, which is facts, and on the ball he ghosts when we're in possession, and when it comes to hold on, please.
Totally, he
And
lost
when it
7
comes to
finals.
Not
and
all
when
the
it
big
comes,
games, like
hold on, and when it
All
comes
the
to
time.
shot endings, hold on, please. When it comes to shot ending sequences where he has the final shot, more often than not, it's putting the ball over or straight in the keeper's arms, and it's an underwhelming end to a promising attack. When the shot ending sequence ends with Mount, those are my two issues. So when Declares was making the point about Mount's potential, I'm seeing habits and things growing in this player that aren't seeming to change. And if we because I want Tuchel in, and because I want to keep this possession style of football, if we have the ball and we need to rely on Mount to put the ball in the back of the net, because he is playing as an attacker, whether you want to admit it or not, and he's not doing it. Whatever he does off the ball is irrelevant, because once he's in front of goal, he's toothless. So so when we're talking about potential this, potential that, I'm not seeing any development, change, improvement in any of his attacking play. All I'm seeing is off the ball work.
I understand
and
what you're
that would
saying.
make him more of a utility player. And at 23 years old, we don't need a utility player.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm very confused.
But you, at the same time, you confuse yourself that how we starting this season, how we played with Tuchel this season, this is obligation for the next season. That's the biggest problem.
Wait, what?
You think that we're going to play same way with the same amount of people, same amount of the people that we have right now, we're going to play same way. Where did you get this idea?
I honestly, I'm say that again.
Okay.
What do you mean next season?
I'm talking about. Where did you get this idea that the way we're playing now is the reason? It's how we're gonna play next season.
Better not, Marcus. We're shit.
So just so I can get this. So you think we're gonna change the way we're playing next season?
Is it my English or really like is only one person that doesn't understand me?
No. As you were speaking, you can't. As you were speaking, honest to God, as you were speaking, my internet cut out, so you lagged for me.
Need to get out of McDonald's.
Let me ask you a question again. where did you get this idea that the way we're playing now is gonna be the same way we're playing next season or even season after that? Because if you want to reach the potentials of the teams that we're competing with, which is Liverpool and Manchester City, if you think how the both managers came in their specific teams, which was Liverpool was second in the league when Klopp came, then they dropped out and came back. City, they had the players that, what's his name? They did not want immediately. They started rebuild to Pep's preference immediately, but they dropped and came back up. There was a time when Pep was third in the league. Remember that? So yeah, I'm asking you a question again. Where did you, or how do you think that 1 year we had with this manager, we will be playing the same way next year and the same way if we're going
to... Okay, so... No, hold on. He asked me. Well, so wait, so how drastic do you think do you think we're no longer going to be a possession-based team? Do you think we're going to turn into a counter-attacking team? Or like, how drastic is this change that you're proposing?
Okay. You ask me. You think that if we have possession team with specific amount of specific players, it's not going to be a different with you? So you're saying we cannot upgrade to the possession game with those kind of players? Those players that we have right now, the possession game cannot be upgraded.
So what you saying? Like we need you think we're going to get players that will help us retain the ball a lot better, like Barcelona?
Exactly. Like this is my freaking thing. People saying that we have problem with forwards. I'm saying we have problem with forwards. So for me, by what you're saying, if we're gonna sign somebody, we're gonna sign somebody below what we already have and what we are gonna do. Where did you get this idea?
Are you talking about Mason Mount? We're gonna Mason Mount specifically.
Or Mason Mount, or Timo Werner, or Lukaku.
I'm not saying we should replace Mason Mount. I'm like this. You're taking this very, very less. Like
no. I think Mason Mount is multi-versatile player. That's why he is actually really good. You say it utility. I say it the guy that properly fits in the Tuchel system, because Tuchel system is all 11 players are utility players.
Okay, cool. That's all well and good.
You say it. Tuchel. People saying utility. Tuchel call it versatile. That's the difference.
Yeah, but I don't know about this versatile players who are good at many things, but not great at anything. You know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
What's wingback, Kai?
I don't know, man.
And you know they joined the attack as well, yeah?
No.
Yeah, they joined the attack as well, yeah, but they don't get goals. Our attackers don't get goals. I'm tired of this delusion.
Nah, wingbacks get chances.
Because my issue here...
One less sentence and I'll shut up. One less sentence and I will shut up.
2 years, same amount of goals, no changes. Still, nobody has over 20 goals. Nobody even have more than 15 goals.
No, I want to add...
Yeah, but how many chances created? There is...
Hold on, Alex. I want to add to your point. I want to add to your point about fluidity, but carry on. Go on, Alex.
My point is, people really think that Mason Mount is like the finished product or anything like that. That's shocking for me.
Alex,
seriously,
do you ever think he will score 20 goals a season in the attack?
Look.
Is he ever gonna be that player? Yes or no? Yes or no? Don't give me that.
No, I love how you say.
Is he always gonna be a player that plays an attacking role?
But we're talking about what he plays now. I don't know what he's gonna play.
You mean
so here's my please let me finish. Last season when we finished, Mount was the biggest problem. People saying he doesn't make enough goals and enough GA. If you look at this specific stat, because that was his best, his worst things since the last season.
Mm-hmm.
If as a young player, you're always supposed to improve. Mm-hmm. Please check what he's improved on from last season to this season, and I'm done because
but how many
23 years old player that he was scoring highest as a team.
How many against how many teams? Against how many teams? I don't give a fuck if you score 4 goals against one team. I don't care.
That's Lukaku. That's not Timo. That's not Mount.
That's his Mount. Mount scored against 5 teams this season.
Look.
Go look it up. Go look
Yeah,
it up.
he scored against
Mason Mount scored
Norwich,
against 5 teams.
Watford,
Norwich,
West Ham,
Watford, Leeds,
Everton,
Southampton.
and
He
Norwich
scored 1
again.
goal against
And
West
Real
Ham.
Madrid.
1 goal
Two
against
against
West Ham.
Southampton.
5 teams. That's not good enough. If you stat pad, that's irrelevant. I want
No,
him to
and
score
also
against
when you talk about fluidity, when you talk
I
about
don't want him to
fluidity,
score against
my,
teams that belong in the championship,
still
bro.
talking about
That
Mount.
doesn't make you a good player, man.
no,
Oh,
bro. I just want to move to your
That's
point. Your point about
ridiculous.
fluidity that you want your players to be fluid. I agree with that. That's why, like,
I'm hearing you on about Mount for 40 minutes.
I think we can play like someone like him as a false 9, or then you play him in a 2 with a more dominant striker, which Lukaku is meant to be. When you're talking about Mount's fluidity,
What?
it's less about fluidity because he does this. It's more of just like he's not fluidity. He plays in that cam, that drop into the midfield, cam, off the ball work, all of that. It's not. When I'm talking about fluidity, I'm talking about on the ball fluidity, not just off the ball. I don't want it to be a thing where it's like we're just shoehorning him in just because he's going to run around. But yeah, anyway, move on if you want to move on. That was my point.
Let's move on. I just have a different version of what I want Chelsea to be, and if you guys are happy with this youth project that is apparently is going to be amazing.
Exactly.
I just want movement merchants.
you guys wanna-
output, but I just
Do
think
you guys
exactly.
Sorry, do you guys want ready-made players all the time?
No, I don't
It's
want
not,
ready-made.
that's not
I
the
wanna-
point.
no,
That's not the
ready-made
point.
players. I want to see consistent improvements. I only see that.
Exactly, Lewis. Exactly, Lewis. And in Mason Mount,
I
I've
see
seen it.
improvement of Mount. I do
I
see.
want to see
I don't see it. I don't see it.
high-level numbers. I want to see Chelsea.
I see
The,
improvement.
Chelsea
the goals and
numbers,
assists
not
continue
West
to
Ham,
go
man.
up season on season.
Yeah, but Lewis,
that's
Lewis,
not the point.
If he passing continues to
That's not the
improve, it
point.
needs
First
to
of all,
improve as
I'm
well.
not a
You have to
Mount
use the
lover.
context.
I'm not Johnny.
You have to
But
use the context,
one
though.
thing I
What's
can
the level of team
understand
he
what
scores
people
against?
say.
Against
That
which?
Neymar guy
How many
is the
teams did he
reason
score?
why that Neymar
It's the
blonde
low.
guy
It's the lower
is
half
the
of the
reason
table.
why
I
he has a
agree.
Neymar.
And how many teams did he score
He-
against? 5 teams. Lewis,
Hold
the whole
on a
season.
second.
That's not
I
enough,
agree
man.
with you.
One second.
Mason Mount is not the same level as Mahrez in that position,
And
or
Mahrez is a backup
Neymar
for
in this
Liverpool.
position,
Sorry.
because it's not his position. You see what I'm saying? He
I
plays
agree.
I know
weird.
it's not his position.
I agree. But
you
I said
think,
our
hold
whole
on a second.
argument is
If
about him as an attacker, though, Alex.
Dembele comes in, and he will play on the right side, do you think Mount is gonna play on the right side? He will
Hold on,
bench him?
no.
I hope not,
You,
because
you,
that's
I
my
think,
point.
bro, Alex,
That's the whole
Alex,
argument
you're
with Mount.
hold on.
It's not
It-
Mount
it's
as a player.
6
It's
teams
Mount
he
as an
scored against
attacker.
this
That's my
season.
issue with him.
It's
No,
sick.
My
Alex,
issue with him has always
you're
been about him as an
wildly,
attacker,
you're
not him as a midfielder. He is not an attacker.
Alex.
He takes too
No,
long
no,
to think.
I'd like to hear your
understand
thoughts
what
on the
you're
other
saying.
attackers.
No.
Yeah, no, because
got
this
you.
is the thing.
I'm not
But
criticizing Mount as an attacker.
at least
No,
with
no,
Mount,
I just.
at least
I
with
mean-
Mount, there is at least some improvement in some areas. You're looking at the likes of a lot of other attackers who we have not seen improve over the last 2 years.
That is
Yeah,
actually
no,
not-
no,
If
no,
you
but
look
yeah,
at
believe me,
how
there are
many
worse
high
attackers than
scorer-
there are worse players than Mount in our team.
Werner
His
hasn't
numbers
improved.
more than double,
Havertz
yeah.
hasn't improved.
That's
Ziyech
not
hasn't
true.
improved.
Uh,
Shaw hasn't
Hold on,
That's
hold
actually
on,
not
because
true.
after
Lewis, that's not true because last season Havertz only scored 5 goals the whole season. Now he has
He's proved his
13
goals.
No,
He's almost
He only scored
tripled.
5.
Under Lampard.
It is
only
very
scored
low.
one.
I know it's low.
He almost
But are you
tripled
talking
every
about
goal.
the league or in all competitions?
All competition? All competition.
5 goals in all. That's not true. He scored more than
Well,
5.
I'll look.
Mason Mount
no,
scored- Mason Mount
hold on.
scored 12 goals in all competition.
And Havertz
And
scored
here's my
13.
here's
And
my thing.
Havertz
Yes.
scored 10.
Lewis,
that's not true.
when you're
It's not
talking
13.
Lewis, when you talk about Mason Mount like
I haven't got
improvement,
9 goals last season all comps.
hold on, because one of
9
my
goals,
criticisms.
8 assists in all competitions.
One
That's
of-
This
one
year
of my-
he has,
what-
13 or 14.
Hold on, here's my thing. Here's my thing.
But
One of my
also
criticisms.
shit. It's also shit. Nobody's saying it's amazing. It's also shit for me, man.
Let me just say this. One of my criticisms of Mount this whole season was the shot ending sequences, and that's what I was talking about after the Carabao Cup final when I was on here. I said in front of goal, in the high pressing moments, his shot ending sequences end up hitting the keeper or blazing wide. And when people come and counter that point, all they can offer me is GA. And I hate when people use GA as an argument to decipher who's a good attacker or who's not. That's not the point. My point is that's
No,
one thing, but I think he needs to improve.
Attackers should score
So-
goals, and they don't.
So
Hold
hold on. What about the rest of the attackers
Kai,
as well?
You
Declare,
criticize
I just
Mount as
told you.
attacker.
Declare. There are worse
No,
attackers than Mount. I
one by
agree
one.
with that.
Hold on. One by one. I want you to go through it and take into account their age,
You guys,
Wait,
their
wait,
age,
so
their
declared,
cost.
so declared. Hold on,
on the
declared.
Wait,
Hold on,
wait,
declared.
doesn't
So,
move a player.
so your argument is
Really?
because there are worse people than Mount in our team, I shouldn't criticize Mount. Is that your point? Because if that's your
No,
point, I will
I-
happily leave right
No,
now.
no. I wanted to make another point, but I can't make another point before I know what your views are on the other attackers.
My views.
Because you might praise, you might like the other attackers. I don't know.
They're also shit.
No, okay, let me give you the rundown. Let me give the rundown. I want Werner gone. I want Pulisic gone. I want
No. What you
Ziyech
think?
at the back.
What you think of what you think of them and how and what they do for the team and what they don't do for the team?
I'll try. Okay, cool. No. I'll try.
Just the same.
I'll try.
Just the same way we did for Mount.
No, let me answer.
Okay, cool.
Let me answer.
Yeah.
I will sum it up to you. For me, if a player
No,
goes
both of you. It's all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
for all of our players. Yeah, this answer includes to all of our players. Any player for Chelsea shouldn't go 4 to 5 games without scoring 1 goal. So there you go. All our attackers are shit. The numbers are shit.
Okay. Let me break it down. I'll try.
I agree with you.
Let me finish my
On that point, I agree with you.
Let me finish my point.
Yeah.
If you play 25 teams in a whole season and you only score against 5 of them, that's bad return. That is a bad return for me as a Chelsea fucking football club. That is a bad return. So for me, all of those attackers are not good enough. The reason I talk a lot about Mount, because Mount is not an attacker. He shouldn't be playing in attack.
Let me add this too. We attack with 5.
The fact that people big him up.
The system attacks with 5.
Annoys me.
And you know who those 5 are? It's both wing backs and the free forwards. That's our attack when we attack every attack. Now run through them.
The wingers are not.
We're not.
Attackers.
So that's why we have a different standard for someone like Mount and Pulisic, and we have a higher standard for someone like Kai and Lukaku, and we have a different standard for the wing backs. But when this system attacks, it attacks with 5, right? So you can expect goals from those 5 and from the midfield and sometimes from the defenders, right? This is how every game's going to be, and this is where the goals are going to come from. Now,
but the goals don't come from there, though. That's the issue. That's the
so you expect do you expect the same from those 5 players?
Goals from Chelsea players.
You don't expect from wing
for
backs
every Chelsea player. I expect if you play for Chelsea Football Club,
as well.
it's just me. I just love my club and I hold my club for a higher standard. But I expect
so which ones?
Every attacker for Chelsea who plays on the wing as an inside forward or a 10 or whatever the fuck you want to call it on our system to score at least 15 goals
each.
Yes, that's what I expect. Why shouldn't we expect that if that's the numbers the Son is making? If that's the number that Kane is making, is that too much for me to ask? That's the number.
Who else is making that?
50 wait.
Unrealistic numbers, man.
Wait,
75 goals that you're expecting.
Very realistic numbers. Son has them. Mane has
you just said 75 goals.
Okay, hold on a second.
50 goals in an entire season.
Yeah, so let me see who's in 15 has the 15 goals.
1-5. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, but we attack with 5, 15 each.
50. That's not
70.
15. Look at what's his name?
No, 15 each. 75 goals. I counted it.
Yeah, no, 15 goals each, and it's fair enough. That's good.
No. Hold on a second.
For a club like ours, that's the
yes, 100%.
We're not a small club, bro. That's people forget.
Even Kevin De Bruyne has 15 goals this season. Even Jota has 15.
15 goals from each forward position player.
Has 14.
Yep. As our attacker.
So, okay, name me Manchester City each forward position player that made it.
Let's go.
I think they will have 10 plus. I think.
No, let me go. I'll enjoy this. City.
Yeah, let's go.
Manchester City.
Kevin De Bruyne is a top Premier League scorer, by the way. Just
there's a lot. I think even what's his name? Even what's his name?
KDB has 15 league goals. Raheem Sterling has 13.
No, 15,
Mahrez has 11.
KDB doesn't have 15 leagues.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
You're talking about just 50. In the league or all competitions?
All comps. Let's make all comps. I want to see Sterling 15. I want to see Jesus 15. I want to see what's his name?
Sterling,
100 million pound player 15. I want to see Mahrez 15. I want to see what's his name?
No. That's forward thinking. They all don't play the same amount of games. They all don't play the same amount of games. They all don't play the same amount of games.
Blind Red says, is he playing for Manchester City offensive player?
Look it up.
Well, that's just 40 thinking, but okay, carry on.
Vardy's played 23 games and 14 goals.
Go on, get the all comp stats. I have the league ones.
Jota's got 15 goals this season.
Jota barely plays for Liverpool. He has 15 goals.
He does play for Liverpool.
He doesn't start. In the Premier League alone, De Bruyne 15, Sterling 13, Mahrez 11, Foden 9, Bernardo Silva 8, Jesus 8. Champions League, De Bruyne has 7 goals, 4 for Jesus, 3 for Silva, 3 for Foden, 3 for Sterling.
So none of them have 15.
No, De Bruyne does. Sterling
De Bruyne
does.
does.
And
Yeah,
how many
Mahrez
of those
does.
De Bruyne's are penalties as
Mahrez
well?
I think
Doesn't mean that's it. That is already 3 more than all our attackers.
I know.
Sterling-
No, but we're going off
Hold on
your
a
standard,
second.
Kai.
That's
That
your
is my standard.
Sterling
No,
has
your
Your
as
standard
well.
is more than Manchester
That's
City's.
4 players that have 15
Oh,
plus.
hold on. Do you have Foden
So,
stats in the cups, in the
how-
other cups? Because
How
In the
many
League
players have
Cup,
15? How many
Foden
players have
has
15?
another
You see
1
how
in
standards
there.
are quickly
He's still
changing?
okay,
one
so
off.
that's 13.
Hold on a second.
The
standards are
FA
quickly
Cup I
changing.
haven't got anything.
Yeah,
I
Mahrez
haven't
has. Mahrez should have 20 something.
30, like for his age, is close enough to 15.
Exactly.
Here
So
or
4 of them have 50. 4 of them have 15 plus, and 1 of them has 14.
Okay.
Alex,
Yeah,
exactly.
you've been mudded, bro.
No.
You've been mudded, bro.
Open
Madrid.
Open hours. Do Liverpool. Do
I-
Liverpool now, man. Let's make this fun.
Let
Do
me
Liverpool
finish
now.
that sentence.
Liverpool, all of them
Liverpool.
have.
Let me finish
Madrid.
Yeah, let him finish.
You
Do
said.
Liverpool now, man.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do Liverpool now, man.
All of them are.
Закрой рот, блядь, заебал уже, блядь.
Alex,
Listen to me.
don't start, bro. Our players are
No,
shit, man.
I'm
You
not
have to
gonna
accept
start.
it.
I'm
You gotta
gonna
accept it,
try.
bro.
I'm asking you what you said.
Yep.
Didn't you said that your standards,
Yes.
all forward players
To have
for
at least-
Chelsea,
Yep.
to pay 15 goals a season, all forward player playing forward.
Now competitions, yes, at least 15 goals. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So all forward players, and I told you, please tell me which team has all forward players have 15 goals a season.
And
Who
our
has 15 goals a
competitions.
season?
I just read to you, Mahrez had 24. Our competition.
Yeah.
Okay. So all
I'm
of them.
gonna KDB 19. I'll go all competition.
No,
Sterling 17.
I know where Alex is. I know where
Foden
Alex is
14,
going with this. He's
one
gonna
off.
bring up he's gonna bring
Gabriel
up
Jesus
Grealish and
13,
try and use him
Henderson
to
13.
justify.
Just to
The season
say,
is not- the season is not even over.
Who's man?
The season
just
is
to
not even
say,
over,
guys,
Alex.
guys,
Wait, hold on.
just to add as well, because you guys wanted Liverpool, Salah, Jota, and Mane have 15 in the league just based off Premier League alone. Firmino has about 10, 11. And
That's the league.
Firmino don't really play every game now.
How much in our competition?
all competitions, I mean, Salah has about 30 plus. Jota has
That's what you should admire. That's what you
15,
should look up to. Not 10
18,
goals and start stat padding against
19.
Norwich.
Firmino's
Our fans
about
have
the 10, around the 10 range. Fabinho's up there a little bit. He's got actually no, he's on 6. He's just
And
on
in
6.
Chelsea, in Chelsea's
point.
team, players like
That's my
Lukaku,
point.
Pulisic,
Maybe
and
not
my
Havertz
point.
should have 15 plus.
Starters need to be
That's
hitting those
my
numbers.
point. You cannot have standards saying all the attackers. I can see if you.
But I just told you,
attackers
like, all of the attackers have 15. All the main
No,
attackers
they
have
don't. Grealish doesn't.
Wait, who's Man City's
Yeah,
top
Grealish-
goal scorer?
Grealish-
Who's
Thiago
Man
Silva.
How many games did Grealish play? Though?
I knew he was gonna do this. I knew you were gonna
Oh
do
my
this.
Yeah,
God,
he's
and you're gonna
Alex,
let me
yeah.
finish
Let,
or
let
not?
Alex land.
Wait, who's Man City? Who's
First
Man
of all, KDB, he's not attacker. He's a center mid. If
But
you
he
want
plays
to
in
do
attack
that.
for a lot of the games for City, and he still has.
Yeah,
15.
No, it does.
team-
He's centre
No, he
mid,
doesn't.
and a lot of them are
doesn't.
penalties too.
He plays attack a lot.
Let
and a
me
lot.
That's cap.
No, he's
but
not an
anyway.
attacker.
Oh yeah.
I'm done with the
You
conversation.
man, let him land.
I'm done. No, I'm done.
But I just the season's not even over, and all
we
six
have to give
players
our
have over
attackers time,
15.
man. What is this?
They have over 15. I
What
just
the
told
fuck are you
you.
talking
it's
about?
wasted
Almost
time.
all of them
Oh
have
my
15,
days.
man. Our attack is not even close to 15. The majority of them.
But
Pulisic
next
has what,
time,
6?
Kai, if you wanna say something, say exactly. If you're gonna,
But I said it. But literally, what you got? The season's not even over, bro, and all of them have almost 15. Lewis just told
Just
you the
one-
same thing with Liverpool, bro.
Just one game left, yeah.
I think
for them.
you're focusing too much on the fact they said all. Like it's unrealistic for all of them to have 15 plus, but at least like a
I'm saying
majority
the
of them do.
standard of the
And-
starter attackers,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Hey,
the fact
no.
of the matter is, none of our attackers have 15.
Yeah, because
None. I think.
Hey, no one's big upping
Well,
our
that's 15.
stats, yeah. You know that, yeah. No one's big upping the goals that we
What's
scored.
there to
Because
big
We
up?
obviously,
We're not in
everyone
the
can
title race.
agree.
because they're shit. But we big
No,
up
but
Mount
everyone's
against Norwich.
No, I'm saying everyone's agreeing that we got a problem, and it's not just Mount. You just said it. I told you. I wanted to still know your opinion on each attacker.
But
Yeah.
I told you.
Like, what do you
I
think
told
of
you,
Lukaku?
it's
Let's
not
start
good.
with
I
Lukaku.
literally answered you. I answered you. It's not good enough.
It's not good enough.
Do you
I
still
asked you,
want my
it's not good
opinion, or has
I've
Kai
never
sufficed
changed
you?
my opinion. I literally on Twitter. I don't know if you follow me. I always say,
I
even
do follow
I
you.
like Kai Havertz as a player. I said at the moment he's not good enough for Chelsea. I said the same.
And what
for
would you
Chelsea
like to
attack.
see?
I told you I want to see the numbers.
No,
that
Let me
Liverpool
answer.
has.
Let me answer. Let me answer.
That's
Let me
what I
answer.
want to see from my club.
What I would like.
I put my
What
club
I'd like.
above them. Liverpool 5 years ago, 6 years ago, nobody knew what Liverpool is. Liverpool was playing for 7
Yes,
6.
but right now they're above us. You have to just
Exactly.
I get that.
That's because
What is just
my tackle?
you want Gallagher's club rather
let
than
me-
upstairs.
I want a
we
bunch.
threw 300 mil. Yeah,
No,
we threw
yeah,
300
yes,
mil
we
at the
threw-
tack, and now we're
No,
going
it-
to the off season, and we want a
Declared,
solution.
look deeper. Declared, look deeper. We spent a lot of money on the attack for players that suit different systems. That's the issue.
Yes, yeah, I agree.
We have Ziyech who's there to be a creative force, but the guy has only 1 foot and he's injured most of the time. Pulisic was meant to be a hazard replacement, whether you like it or not. He has failed to meet those standards. Lukaku was meant to be the guy, the man, and it's clear that he doesn't have the hold-up play. He doesn't. His movement isn't good enough. His non-creative space movement isn't good enough.
No first touch.
Yeah, his build-up play is just lackluster. And then who else you want to? Werner is. Don't let me get me. Hold on, no. Let me cook. Werner is a headless chicken. Headless chicken who just sprints in a straight line doing nothing. So all of our attackers fit. Okay, bro. But what's it called? Werner is a counter-attacking striker. Lukaku is a counter-attacking striker. We don't have a counter-attacking manager, so it was never gonna work.
What about Ziyech?
So what if you're? So no. So Ziyech is. I don't know. Ziyech is a fucking pyro. I don't know what the fuck he's meant to do. But anyway,
None of them are good enough.
So
at the moment,
if you're asking me what.
No. The point. Remember, I said I had a follow-up point to.
Okay, go on.
What you thought of those players. The actual point I want to get at is to.
Players?
Yeah. So that was the solution. Yeah, that was what.
You want to know my solution?
What do you guys feel that we should do, right? Because I think many people agree we're not good enough.
Yeah,
no, hold on. So, okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you what we should do.
So there were 6 attackers.
No, let me tell you what. Hold on. Let me tell you what I would do. I'm gonna break it down more. So Mason Mount, we keep. Werner gone. Lukaku.
I don't want to see him in the attack.
Lukaku gone. Werner gone. Pulisic gone. Ziyech keep at the back.
This ain't realistic.
I know it's not really. No, hold on. I know it's not. Hold on, guys.
Regardless of realistic or not, it's what you like.
Declared.
It's your solution.
No, declared.
No, I'm sticking up for you. I want to hear what you guys are going to say, you and Kai.
Yeah, I know.
Because we've been talking about it. And anyone else that wants to come in later.
Have I missed anyone? I mean, what's it called? Hudson-Odoi, sell or loan. I couldn't care less. And then we start again, because the fact of the matter is we misspent the money. We bought players that don't fit a system. Like Alex said, we want to keep Tuchel as a manager, and I agree with that. So we need players that fit what he wants. The players that we have don't do that.
If City wants to sell Mahrez, Chelsea should be all over it. If they want to sell Bernardo Silva, be all over it.
And the thing is, I can break down what type of players that we need for each position. It's really not that hard.
No, it's all right. Kai, you're the same. You feel the same way. Sorry, bro. You don't have a name up there. You just got a name up picture.
Yeah, I just the name. I just call it.
Yeah, you guys are in agreement, yeah, of the same thing.
If it's
I don't agree with him on a lot of things. Like for me.
No. Just on his solution on who should come, who should go.
After 1 year, for me, I don't think that's realistic.
Wait, who? No. It's
not
about
realistic or not. What would you like to see?
It's not about realism.
What I would like to see is at least 2-3 new attackers to shuffle this attack, because these attackers have been letting us down with Tuchel. They've let us down with Lampard. So it's time for them to go. If they don't want to be here, if they don't want to raise the level, because you gotta let's put it at any job, right? Declared and people, please don't interrupt me. Yeah, 2 minutes and then I'll let you speak. Yeah, put it at any job, right? If you work in a job, and this job, any company in the world, right? They have a standard. If you don't reach that standard, the company is not going to be like, oh yeah, in 3 years, this guy will be there. They will be like, okay, look at the standard. This guy is not reaching our standards. We gave him 2 years, and he's still not in our standards. It's time for us to let him go and bring someone who might be closer to our standards. That's what Chelsea should be. That's what City is. That's what City is. They had
We're not on the same level as City.
But that's
no, yes, no. We're not on the same level, but we need players that are going to grow into that level, and our attackers aren't looking like that. I'm not gonna include Mount because Mount's a midfielder. What? How young is who? Okay, hold on. Let me cook this guy. How young are they? Who? No. Okay, go on. Sorry.
The irony is, most of us are in agreement. We want those players to go through,
want to cook.
And we need new players.
Most of us want Chelsea to do well, but most of us.
Most of us want to see new attackers come in because these guys aren't good enough, and some of them have to go.
Let Kai finish. Let Kai finish.
Yeah, but I'm saying in my words, right? And you in any job in the world, if they have a standard, if you don't reach that standards, they let you go, and someone else come and reaches that standards. For me personally, Cho, Werner, Ziyech, 2 years here, I haven't seen any improvement of them. I don't like their numbers. For me, their numbers
false.
For me, their numbers are trash. For me, I don't give a fuck if you play as a striker and you have 16 assists. That's not your issue. You should be scoring goals. You should be, when you're one-on-one with a goalkeeper, you should be scoring goals, not knocking out one of the wheelchairs behind the goal. That's not your job. For me, every part of a team should have a job. That's what Mourinho was successful. That's what Conte was successful. You should have a purpose. A lot of these guys don't have a purpose in this squad. It's just making numbers. And we're just wasting salaries on them. That's why we need a shuffle in attack. For me, a lot of people say, we need this midfield. And I don't disagree. We don't need a midfielder. We don't need a defender. But this attacks haven't been working for a while, and it's need a bit of a refresh.
But I think the attack's the last thing we.
Everyone's in agreement. I'm pretty sure.
I massively disagree.
We need a winger.
Exactly, C1. We need something to shuffle the attack with, man.
We need. I can give you the demographics of players that we need. We need players that are competent enough to hold the ball and skip past the man.
Name them.
Mahrez, Alonso Maximin,
not Maximin.
Anthony, Maximin's a selfish choice for me, by the way. It's not serious. Raphinha, Dembele. These players exist. You're acting like we're talking about aliens. These are players that exist.
All these players done 20 goals.
That's not the point. They can serve. No. Hold on. Hold on.
You guys arguing with everyone agrees with you. You know that, yeah?
No. I'm talking to Poku now. What's it called? Dembele won't be coming in. He probably won't end up scoring 20 goals, but he could probably create a lot of goals for other players.
Yeah,
Ziyech is meant to fulfill. Hold on. Ziyech is meant to fulfill that role.
Rocco again to the super chats. Don't worry, this is just going on for a while. And also, the guys in the comment section, I've seen the media scaremongering bullshit. Like, we'll do that stream tomorrow when everyone isn't panicking about it. Don't listen to the waffle, guys. If you're going to fall for another one, like, Chelsea's going to be in the mud again. We're going down.
I can't wait for the club to make an announcement.
It's not happening. It's not happening, all right?
I was going to
worry on May 29th or May 30th if we're in this situation and the club might actually be going bust. They're not going to do it because, again, the government will lose money if Chelsea goes bust or if they lose their
Chelsea like one of the biggest assets in England.
Don't worry. But we'll talk more about it tomorrow. Like, that's tomorrow's stream. I need the content for that too. It's not deep, all right? Don't worry. Dinishan says Fabregas and Hazard were why we scored goals before.
I miss Fabregas.
That's why. Morocco Mo also says Sanction FC will be in the mud next season. Big up, Lewis. Big up yourself anyway, even though you're a gooner. But big up yourself. He said, Alex, why is your beard under your chin as well?
You read that.
No worry, we're working on that. And also says Martinelli is levels above Mason
Different
now.
positions.
Tell your boy to get GNA or duck out of this conversation because my guy's rude. But big up yourself anyway. But
I would take Martinelli, bro.
Martinelli's a better forward than Mount. He's a better forward than Mount. But Mount's not forward.
Daniel, we've seen don't worry about it.
I'll take
Arsenal, bro. Why are we comparing yourself to Arsenal? We should be comparing yourself to people above us, not below us.
Bro, there's Mahrez, there's Dembele, there's wingers.
Yeah, exactly, C1. Exactly.
No, but here's the thing. As far as our fans keep accepting mediocrity from our attack, Arsenal are going to catch us a lot quicker than you think.
With who?
Yeah, they got a youth project too.
Yeah,
but
it's not a matter of youth project. It's not a matter of youth project. They're discarding players they don't want. Like they feel like
I give them that. They do that well.
Whereas what we're doing, we're hoarding players. We are hoarding players, and that's
we
got to discard some players
at this football club.
And that's what I'm saying. We some of our players, especially our attack and our midfield.
So which attackers do we discard?
And that's why personally I want to hold on.
I told you which two.
No.
Mahrez and Werner for me. That's it.
No, and that's why personally I want to play a 4-3-3 next season because one,
why are we acting as if we're going to change formation? I don't understand.
No, let me answer. Let me explain why I want to change formation. I want to change formation so because we don't have to keep we don't have to use this formation to cover up for players' deficiencies. B, we can be a lot more direct, and C, there'll be less of a need to hoard players. That's the three reasons why I want to change formation. So it's not because
also our attack.
Lewis, I needed to ask you before I go. There's a guy on Twitter. His name is No Contact Monster. Put the little like a YouTube clip.
No
where he
context
said-
monster.
Yeah. So he put the clip and said, "This fan base, man, all Mason Mount does to take corners and praise this player." Question mark. These guys changed their opinion over the game. Swear down. My question is, how do you can blame the fan base? And this clip is basically tweeting Neymar saying what he was saying earlier. My question to
my days.
what's his name and no context master is, why are you clipping one person talking about the Mason Mount and saying this fan base? What are you?
It's
What?
Fatur,
Are
bro.
you, what?
Fatur is the one who does this.
What
Fatur,
is it?
Swear to God, it's not you, man.
So it's
That's a being
Fatur.
out of context account. It isn't. You can look off the way he types. It's not him.
Because
You see when Batter
my
types in super
question,
chats,
my
you know it's
question
Batter
is,
typing that.
why are you bringing one
rarely
person?
Kai.
Why bringing one person comments about Mason Mount and saying this fan base? That's my problem. Why are you saying this fan base?
If he's here, I hope he responds. If not, DM him. You know his account.
Well, it's just
like-
generalization. We
I
were
don't know.
generalized all the time.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
just
why it
generalization.
pisses me
What a
off.
weirdo.
Why it pisses you off, Alex? Just calm down, bro.
Why it pisses me off? Because it's the same assumption when some racial thing happens. Chelsea fans did something racial thing stupid, and the assumption it's an all fan
Generalizing
base.
a group over individual
Exactly.
opinions. I understand that. But
Hey, if
bro,
people wanna
DM
clip-
him. You know the accounts, bro. DM him.
Yeah, if people want to
I'm
clip
not
the
DM him.
If
No,
that was just
freaking-
your video that he clipped up, then it's
No,
just
not
your
mine.
opinion.
He dual score XL. I don't agree with
So he
him.
clipped me.
Message
said you
him.
clipped me.
I don't
That's
agree
funny.
with him.
Bro.
But
Like
I
I'm
don't
not.
agree with him.
I'm not the messenger,
But-
innit?
But why? He wants
I
to
don't
put
know.
people. He wants to put people in the light spot. Let's put him in the spotlight. Why are you generalizing all Chelsea fans based on a comment that one guy said?
Yeah.
Fraud.
I don't know, man. To be fair, that's a very good point to bring up. If I saw him in the comment section earlier, if you're around no context, just put something in the
No
comment
context
section.
master
If
is
you want
a
to
nice
hop on,
guy,
hop
bro.
on.
That's a nice
But
guy. He's a
I'm
nice
not
guy.
saying
if not,
he's
DM
not a
him.
nice guy.
He's just joking,
I'm
Alex.
not
He's
saying
joking, bro.
No, I've never had any issue with him personally.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying
that-
he's a
not
bad guy
back
or
and forth.
anything. I'm just saying.
You don't
Those
agree with
kind
what
of
he did,
things-
and I get that.
The only
No,
bad guy
those-
in Chelsea Twitter is Johnny,
Speak
bro.
to
That's
him.
it.
Speak to him. Or her. I
Well,
don't
he
know. who
wasn't
it is.
spoken to me. I just saw.
Or
it.
they,
But-
or they. Lewis,
it's-
come on, bro. You have to be
what-
inclusive
what
nowadays.
I'm
Oh yeah,
saying
yeah.
is,
Fair enough.
what
fair enough.
I'm saying is,
Well, it's
he's a
2022.
Chelsea fan. He makes Chelsea fans look bad, generalize the Chelsea fans by putting those kind of clips on. He
Yeah, I
makes
get you, I
a
get you.
generalization about Chelsea, not Chelsea fans.
No
By
context.
those posts.
No context. Tag Mason Mount in it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Fuck's
Hey,
sake.
bro. Like,
In all fairness, it does say no context, so I will give it that.
Yeah, there's no context. Exactly.
Lewis, have you discussed that Lewandowski thing? Because I don't think it's true.
We've gone through a bit, but what's your thoughts?
I would love him.
There's no point getting Lewandowski if you don't have better creators. It's that simple.
Exactly.
I think
you
they'll
still
get
need
him.
to create for those strikers.
Am I the only one who thinks we're gonna get Dembele? I actually think Dembele's gonna.
I
get
think
the
we're
job.
getting a winger.
Yeah, I think Dembele would be a Chelsea player. Man.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
too excited with Dembele, but it's alright.
Can I
Excited
can I
for
just
the
say?
game. Doesn't make any sense.
By
to
the
me.
way, last time, if people saying that May 19 is the Chelsea supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what I saw today. So,
Oh, okay. That will be one good present for my birthday. Chelsea
No,
won.
Can I just say the guy
Chelsea-
who Sorry, you
Go
go,
on.
you go.
Yeah,
No,
we
Alex, you were
won
going to the Champions League
on
Yeah,
my
yeah.
birthday. Yeah.
Ah, nice man. Nice.
I was gonna say the guy who clipped me, he posted on Twitter, and the people in the comments are agreeing with me. So I just find it hilarious. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah, a lot
No,
of
no.
Chelsea
There's
fans
one
have
guy
said that.
comment. There
Yeah,
is a
so-
person comment that said that's why I'm gonna stop watching the stream. That's why I actually got triggered. Why do you have to say that you're gonna stop the stream? Because people flip flopping. Who flip flopped? Nobody flip flopped on anybody.
Yeah.
People still
No,
have the same
I've
shit.
held. I said this
Why
exact
can't we
same
flip
thing.
flop?
Hold on, I said this exact same thing after the Carabao Cup final, and I mean, honestly, go watch it. You can see Johnny just start screaming at me on the same channel. I said the exact same thing, and Johnny had a fucking aneurysm. I don't know if any of you guys were there for that. He had an aneurysm.
Oh, no,
told me
that's
to
like
fuck
every
off,
stream,
said-
isn't it?
And he threatened me. No,
I did
so I
it.
said exactly. I haven't flip flopped on Mount once. And even when I was talking about a mass exodus, Mount was the player that I said to keep Mount because I understand he has value. Yeah, as like when you're talking about his improvement, I'm not seeing what I want to see, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's everyone. That's what we're talking about. At the end of the day, that's what the last point that I made. That's why I wanted to get to it because we're all in agreement almost. We all want to see new attackers, and some of the attackers people want to see out.
I want to see more from Mount if he plays in that position, like everybody else.
I'm just tired.
I know you're tired.
I have faith that young players are going to improve every year. So we expect that.
Yeah, but I don't know.
What I'm saying is, I think we.
It's natural to say that.
Why I'm getting upset about this situation, but because I don't think we're putting that kind of energy in the right direction, because we have. In the forward position, we criticize Mount, even though we should not. We should criticize him, but we should criticize him the actual strikers and actual forward positions players that's supposed to play in their own position.
Lukaku.
Better. You see what I'm saying?
We're
criticizing Mount for not playing in that position. We're criticizing Kai Havertz for not playing in his position, but we're not. But on the same level as we criticizing Pulisic or Lukaku. You should criticize those two frauds even more because that's the natural position. And one of them is actually £100 million.
None of them are good enough.
No, I agree with you. No, but still, Mount Mount can still get criticized. You can't exempt him from criticism.
Everyone can get criticized.
But you should put more energy and to criticize the players that actually natural position. And actually,
I mean, what's more to say about Lukaku? Like, where everybody collectively knows he's dog water.
I mean, to play Mount for shit. Find it. Where you can. Oh, for fuck's sake! Now I gotta. Where's my money?
Oh, Klausner. No. If you want to know about my motivation for criticism, Mount.
Hair is still in your chin,
my motivation comes from the PR that this guy gets, and it's always like you can't criticize him because the whole fan base swarms you.
You just don't need to criticize him in front of Johnny, and the rest of the world will be okay with you.
Honestly, I would implore you guys. I would actually implore you guys to go and watch the Carabao Cup review that we did. This guy actually threatens me because I criticize Mount.
Yeah, he did that to me yesterday.
Hey, listen, you're not unique in that situation. There's many like you. Yeah, you're on a big list of. Yeah, you're on a big list.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it, and I'll play like his reaction.
It's only out of context. No, out of context can't be used here anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that one as well.
Oh, what?
Hey, Poku Doku, what were you doing?
It's about fucking time the amount of wild takes I've seen on
under 11 finals.
What's wrong with you, man?
What?
Why are you saying that on stream?
Yeah, he said under 11 finals, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, why are you saying that on stream, bro?
Yo, Kai, I'm...
Wait, what do you want to say, Fatu? But remember, everything you say may be used against you in the counter argument. What were you gonna say, bro?
No. Let's not say it here because I don't want.
So why did you start it here, bro?
This is a Project Garden stream, man. Allow it.
Yeah, yet you record me, bro. I'm gonna sue you for defamation of character, bro.
Here, Kai. Come on, man. Let's make it PG.
Okay.
Is it PG?
I think it's too late, bro.
Bro, I think we should keep Werner. Werner is like a Ferrari. He's a Ferrari.
Ferrari without an engine.
I was watching Werner highlights from last. I was watching Werner from last year. He has 27 goals and assists, and to be honest, Kai, we can't expect like our forwards to have 15 goals, everybody, because we play a Tuchel system like defensive possession. It's not even possession, attacking possession. City plays attacking possession. We play defensive possession. So for me, like Mason Mount, if we want to convert into attacking possession, Mason Mount and Kai Havertz are not the guys. Sorry, these are not the guys.
Why
mean,
do
you
hate
can
Havertz,
still
bro?
do something with Pulisic. You can still do with the finisher Lukaku. You can use Werner, Ferrari speed. But this
Classic.
guy Havertz and Mason Mount, they are not the guys for the attacking possession
Shut up,
football.
Peter Goku.
Classic, I have a question, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Why do you hate Havertz?
The guy can't hold the ball.
Havertz is
He's
from
very
Germany.
inconsistent.
And Werner can?
Kai Havertz is Germany's best player.
Werner doesn't need to be because Werner is an striker
Werner has
or
the
an
first
inside
rate.
forward, right?
Oh, man.
Werner can use his speed and make the movement. Kai Havertz is basically. Listen, if we kind of want to like have attacking possession domination and everybody should be scoring 15 goals like Pep or club team, then this Mason Mount is the first guy that needs to be kicked out of the club because he's not going to hold the ball. Jorginho plays defensive, right? He still has Jorginho plays defensive. He still has more capability to hold the ball, pass here and there. But if you, for example, if you play attacking possession football, you give the ball to Mason Mount, what is he going to do? He would be irrelevant.
Just agree with the guy. Just agree with the quicker he says his shit, the quicker he move on. Why are you asking him a question, Pokudoku?
Yeah, why is he asking him a question?
Yeah.
Just I like democracy. I like democracy.
No, hey, hold on. Can I ask Poku a question? Why you send me new pictures on my message, bro?
What?
Huh? What?
You know what Poku sent me on a couple days ago. Yeah, he sent me on my Insta message some new.
Wait, what kind of? Wait! Don't say what kind of Lewis, bro. We don't want Lewis to have issues, bro.
Yeah, I can't keep this for after the stream.
Let me ask you a question. Why you guys have Instagram accounts? Are you taking pictures of yourselves?
I have Instagram.
Okay, you third guy. Why you have an Instagram account? Are you taking pictures of yourself?
Yeah,
supposed to be a
bro, who said you gave porno on my Instagram?
Why? What are you doing?
Hey, you know what? You can blame me all.
Except Classic. I blocked Classic from my Instagram account, bro.
I need to delete my whatever.
Classic, do you follow my jammer?
Hey, Classic is spitting. I can't
He gave
lie.
up on you.
Hey, look, you'll be alright, man. Drink some paracetamol, bro.
Can I ask you something?
Of course, man. That's what I look for, man. To answer questions.
Bro, I feel like somehow in deep you want Tuchel out like me. Do you really want Tuchel
out? Even Lewis remember this. He wanted Tuchel in, bro.
Yeah, you wanted Tuchel in because you saw him in PSG. And
Tuchel for me is like Martin Luther King, bro. He released me from the shackles of Lampard, bro. I will forever be grateful, man.
He's kind of austerity manager. He likes to coach a weaker team, you know. He doesn't he had all sort of money with PSG, but he didn't stick around with PSG. And currently, what?
They sacked him at PSG, lad. They sacked him. He didn't leave. They sacked him.
Well,
and listen, he also got sacked from Listen, he got sacked from Dortmund and PSG. Don't you guys think he's now reluctant to go?
Let me break it. I can't believe we're still having these conversations. He left. No. Let me debunk you right there. He left PSG because they weren't ambitious enough.
No. Listen, he got sacked from Dortmund and PSG. Don't you think he's now?
Do you not want to know why?
No. Listen, what I'm saying a totally different point. Don't you feel like he's now reluctant to go on board and ask for signings because he feels like he was sacked before twice when he wanted to have a conversation with the board?
Okay, Klasrev. He said,
windows, right?
It's been 3 windows. Klasrev, he's already said that he wants signings this season. He said that. He said he wants the new owner to be ambitious. He's already said this.
This is what he said exactly, yeah? He said, I cannot make Werner into a footballer, yeah? I can't. That's what he said.
Yeah. That's
he
his
said,
good.
Yeah,
that's his fantastic.
yeah? He said that, bro.
That's his fantastic.
No, listen, the guy is too shy to ask from his board, like, I need this player.
Roman isn't the owner anymore.
He doesn't have confidence. Jose Mourinho would have, probably like when he was at Spurs, the Spurs, who's the guy who handled Spurs? Levi, I think. He used to come to Jose Mourinho's office.
It's not
whatever. He used to come to his office. I think this guy is reluctant. And Tuchel, listen, how are we gonna watch this defensive football for the rest of our lives?
It's not defensive. It's possession.
Where you live at? You live in Cancer. Are you planning on death, bro? What do you mean for the rest of our lives, man? Jesus Christ.
Just letting you guys finish off.
Guys, listen, Sergio Conceição is an amazing manager for Porto. He has achieved a lot of things. He is a very attacking-minded. He plays 4-4-2 with the wingers cutting in. His CDMs are attacking. I think we need to look at Sergio Conceição. And I think Rory Jennings also right. Sergio Conceição from FC Porto.
Just because somebody's good in the Portuguese league does not mean they'll be good in the Premier League.
Jose Mourinho, listen, Jose Mourinho.
And also, Klasrev, hold on a minute.
Yeah, for every Jose Mourinho, there's an Andre Villas-Boas.
You know who made Luis Diaz? Who made Luis Diaz? Sergio Conceição made Luis Diaz.
You know what? I can't can we just ignore him, please? Let's.
We can't.
That was my whole point from the beginning. Why people?
Yeah. I just realized. Yeah, I realized your point.
I went on a different.
Bro, I don't go after players. I go straight to managers. Like managers.
Oh wow, you are.
I want the big
this is why you're a problem at this football club.
And this is why it's the problem, bro. It's never the.
You're the fans that we ignore.
Even Werner said the club is better
that from Pookie, bro.
No one cares about Werner.
And even Lukaku said it, like, Conte is better than
Wait. This is not C1 talking about everyone in this panel, yeah? You left me in the trenches.
Everyone on this panel is better than Werner, man. Werner is crap.
No.
I have a better touch than Werner, man. I can stop the ball.
Who's the best striker in the world right now?
Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah, he said it. Werner is the best striker in the world.
He did not. He did not. When did he say that, bro? It must have been high as fuck, bro.
Lewis, you are shit.
He said he's never. Listen, Haaland is the second best striker. He didn't beat Werner's tally. Werner has 67 goals 74 goals in Bundesliga in 2 years. And
I cannot wait.
66 goals.
Here's the mental health problems. Bring it back the mental.
I cannot wait for the day that somebody permabans Klasrev. I can't wait.
No, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
He misunderstood. He just misunderstood.
He's misunderstood. This guy is actively saying he's Tuchel out, but he's misunderstood. Okay.
Well, he wants to keep Werner, you know.
What has Tuchel done in 2 years?
What a terrorist.
We don't even have a direction.
Are you actually on something, Klasrev? Because you just said what's Tuchel done in 2 years?
You won the Champions
League. Yeah, what
bro.
has he done?
He's been here for 1 year.
He's done
1.5.
Short-term success. Short-term success, long-term nothing. He's still like blaming Christensen. He could have said Christensen had a hamstring injury. He could have said Christensen had a hamstring injury.
What are you on about now?
I love how we can all collectively agree that Klasrev is deluded after all the contentious points that have been debated today.
No, Klasrev has some good takes. I'm sure.
No, this one is not a good take. This one right here.
Klasrev, no.
It just I start 3 months before everybody starts.
What do you mean? Start what?
This guy actually thinks he's a trendsetter.
I'm saying Tuchel out right now. People will say Tuchel out in 3 months because listen, Tuchel.
Klasrev. Can I be honest with you? Go and support Man U.
Klasrev, say your thoughts on Tuchel, my guy.
Bro, Tuchel is a problem. He's a toxic manager. He has fought a lot of players. Neymar, Aubameyang, Royce. He has fought with Werner, Kai Havertz, Christensen.
When is he
everybody? Jorginho, Alonso. He had busted with Alonso. He's not. Listen, he had a bust up with Kai Havertz. I'm not gonna go into the details because Havertz.
You're not gonna go into the details. You have no fucking clue what the details are, bro.
No. Listen, this whole Havertz fan did 360 on Christensen. That was supposed to be on Havertz. Anyways, Havertz was not injured because he when he saw the team, when he heard about the team news. If Werner also has a hamstring and Havertz also has a hamstring, then why Werner is on still though?
So you're a conspiracy theorist.
No. Listen, Havertz will leave the club because Flick doesn't really like Havertz that much. So for him to be next season playing Flick doesn't like Havertz. He likes Werner more. So for him to be in the German team, he needs to play, and Havertz needs to leave. He needs to go to Bayern Munich.
No.
Flick doesn't like Havertz at all. He likes Wirtz.
I'm pretty sure Havertz scored in like every. I'm pretty sure Havertz scored like every single game for Germany.
I mean, to be honest, everyone's saying get Lewandowski in. If Lewandowski is in and Bayern are interested, maybe we do a little swap deal, put some money in as well. You never know.
Yeah,
the Chelsea fan base
and
is
listen, exactly. And listen, Havertz is not even a proper German. He's more of a, from Netherlands and from Belgium, middle Aachen. And Werner is from Stuttgart. Klopp is from Stuttgart, and Tuchel is also. And listen, our new guy, Todd Boehly, he has a German ancestry from Stuttgart.
Wait,
why the fuck do you know that?
That means your boy's staying. Congratulations, bro.
How'd you know this? Wait, how'd you know this?
The guy, listen,
Stuttgart, that's how he knows.
Can I ask you a question? How do you know he's a German ancestor?
Because I know it. Like, I know it when we were linked with him.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
Yeah, trust me, bro.
Yeah, my source is trust me, bro.
There you go. See, it's the same source I had for the AC news. Don't worry, man. I'm telling you, AC's re-signing, man. Trust me, bro. Trust me.
What's your source?
Come on, man. Nah, trust me, bro. Trust me. He's re-signing, man. Don't listen to too much.
No. Listen.
Even you are from Austria. You are not proper German either.
Exactly. Yeah, shut up. Don't get into my ancestry.
So when it's you, it doesn't matter. When it's everyone else is the problem.
You from Austria. You're not even a proper German.
Tuchel, listen, proper Germans, whatever. Like, listen, Tuchel, need to leave. I don't want.
to. I have a question. I just have one question. Are your mum and dad brother and sister?
Come on, man. Don't need to.
Let's not do that.
Come on, man. That's not.
I'm talking.
My mom and dad are brother and sister. No. Listen, I don't come from your council. I don't come from your council, bro.
You don't come from Europe.
Yeah, don't talk about mum and dad, man.
Let's not talk about someone's family. Like.
Yeah, keep it football, man.
Yeah.
Keep it football,
Still,
man.
he's not proper German either. He accused people of being proper German, not proper German. Even he's not proper German.
Kazarov, count to.
Wait, maybe that's who we need to spot him out, Alex.
Said that he's German, though.
Yeah.
I thought he was Austrian anyway.
Bro, no. Klassev is proper. He's so German. He eats schnitzel for breakfast, bro. don't you say that about Klassev, bro? Don't.
No, but I thought.
Klassev, bro.
No, he's from Austria. He's not German.
Yeah, I thought he said he was from Austria anyway.
Before he said he's from Austria.
Did you, Klaus?
My ancestry is being questioned. Listen, I was raised in Germany. I was raised in Germany from an Austrian half parent, and currently I'm living in Austria. I've lived in the UK 6 years. I've went to private school in the UK, and now I'm back in Austria. So, do you get me? Like,
where were you in?
I was in Cheadle Hulme. I was like Greater Manchester 6 year in Cheadle Hulme, like near what you call that, Stockport Road, where the Waitrose is, like back of. I was going for school over there, private school, something like that. Then
sorry to you were stuck in Manchester, but it's cool.
Is that
not Manchester, Greater Manchester.
What private
school?
You know what? Let's just not.
Private school for the mentally ill, bro.
Listen. Let's get rid of Tuchel. I mean, let's get rid of
Tuchel. Let's get rid of
He even laughs like an Austrian person from Austria.
He laughed like, I am going to kill your whole family. You know? The Terminator, man.
I will be back.
I will.
Why do you wake up this today? Yes, into
Prepare your anuses.
Right, Edward Hogan says it's so clear Klaus Ref has superior ball knowledge to these guys. They call him delusional because they don't understand the game to the level that he does. And you know what? That's fair enough. Football is looked at in completely different perspectives.
Exactly.
So,
Bro, I know exactly like what the issue is.
Because I want to hear his side of opinions because it's not the same type that we always hear. But like I like a sport of opinions, and that's what football is. That's the beautiful game for you.
Ain't it? Thank you for bringing me in, bro.
We all love you, Klaus Ref. We all love you.
Who's your favorite panelist? Klaus Ref?
My favorite is Johnny, Alex,
Lord have mercy,
Walter,
me, Johnny,
Kai, you, Chris. Everybody is okay. Like everybody is fine.
Yeah, we all love Klaus Ref.
What about Fatur? You like Fatur?
Well, listen, Fatur is my favorite. Yeah.
Come on.
Guys, let's talk about football. Listen,
can I ask you a question?
What?
Have you watched?
I'm not celeb or what am I?
He's right, bro. You ask him so many questions. You're trying to pick him up, bro. What is all these questions, man?
Yeah, as I was saying,
are we playing Celebrity Big Brother or what? Like, what is going on?
Doing Klaus Ref Q&A.
Answer this question. My Jab or Timo Werner?
Timo.
What is wrong? See, this is wrong.
Listen, fuck off. Listen, Timo Werner all the time. Listen. No, listen, Timo Werner is one of the best. I don't know, people don't understand Timo Werner. Like, this guy is such a fast player. He has such a great mentality. If we give him a proper team, like proper players, then we cannot win the Premier League with Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. I'm telling you right now. We can win it with Timo Werner.
Well, how come I get clipped but Klaus Ref doesn't?
Oh, Klaus has been clipped many times. You need to know the history of Klaus Ref. Yeah.
He has a documentary, like fucking made for him, man.
He said some wild shit before.
He has a Twitter channel dedicated to Klaus Ref, bro. It's called the Klaus Ref.
has the clips of him saying that he would do despicable things with Timo Werner.
Klaus Ref have so many clips that he's verified on Spotify, bro.
To be honest, I'm not on Twitter, so.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Instagram. I don't even like social media. What the fuck is social media? Fucking fraud.
Social media.
It's Instagram. Social media. It's
Wait.
You're on TikTok.
I don't have.
It's Instagram. Do you have an Instagram?
On and off. Like, I only use it for
so you
something.
know what social media is.
But let's fuck off. I like YouTube. Like, I like these Chelsea fan channels. It's enjoyable. Like, I like to watch it.
Exactly. Like, we're enjoyable people. Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't compliment yourself, bro. Don't do that.
What did I do?
Don't do that.
Oh yes,
right, guys. What?
Yo,
yes,
Lewis, you need to leave that high, man.
Oh, did AC Milan won the Italian league? I think
They still have one more game.
there's one more game.
Big up tomorrow.
Giroud and tomorrow.
Big up Giroud, man. Let's go. Come back to Chelsea.
Newcastle wins today. Newcastle wins today, then we don't need to win a game, right?
Tomorrow's not good enough. Chelsea.
If they draw, we're fine.
No, they have. If Newcastle win, we're guaranteed. But there's goal difference.
I want Newcastle to win, bro.
Oh, goal difference is massive. We had Wardigo scored 10 goals in the game or whatever.
But you got to remember,
Is it the same case if they draw?
If Newcastle win, would you play Harveyville against Leicester?
Oh, shut up!
Is he your like brother or something? I don't know what your obsession with this guy.
You gotta really check Pokudoku. Why don't U11 final?
Just Puku asked it when he prepares the lotion, bro. From the side of his table. What kind of short is he gonna be wearing? The blue or the yellow one?
Why are you going to the U11 finals, Pokudoku?
Yeah, why? Exactly. That's for underage kids, isn't it? Unbelievable, man.
And
he himself is underage.
This is
So
why
do
we-
you.
How do you know?
Because
You said you were.
You sound like underage.
You sound younger than him.
What do you mean sounds like underage? He sounds like a 43-year-old with fucking smoking issues, bro. What do you mean?
But listen, he sounds underage, but his lips are big. I think.
Yo, what?
His lips are fake.
No,
What? What am I hearing?
Like he's got fillers in his lips.
That's not true. That's not true. Just
I don't know
Poku,
what he
just Poku sounds like he's
whose
driving
lips are
ice cream truck around the neighborhood.
I don't know.
Yo, nah, that was kind
What a
of.
dream job.
Was that racist or not? I can't tell.
Wait, whose lips are fake?
No, it can't be racist. He hasn't seen them.
Seen
So
whose lips?
Racist. Oh, I'm not saying anything racist.
Clasworth says that Pokudoku's lips are fake.
No, I said
no
big.
one's seen Pokudoku.
Yeah, no one's
I
seen him.
know
You
he
can't-
looks
Obviously, we know he's black, but you can't.
Yeah,
You
you
haven't
can
seen
tell
him.
he's black.
Yeah, of
Wait,
course
how
I'm
do you
black,
know?
man.
How do you know he's black, bro? How do you know he's black?
Because
Yeah,
I
I didn't
saw
know he's black.
Pokudoku.
Because he
I saw
sounds.
Pokudoku.
Yeah.
What does he look like?
He's
He
a black
sounds
young
black.
kid, like 14 years old.
14 years old. So it's okay. You can look at Harvey Bale, bro, with his shorts. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Kai.
You have no proof that I'm 14, so.
Yo,
You
but
knew.
I remember you saying you was underage.
You're 15.
How-
You're
how
15.
does
You
this
know
sound?
you're 15.
Exactly, man. He doesn't sound like he's 14. He sounds like he pays taxes, man.
Yo, how do you
Oh,
how
my
do you
days.
come up with that conclusion that his lips are big?
No.
I
So
don't know.
Clasworth
It's
loves
just very
Clasworth
random,
loves the
isn't he? I don't know, it
Kardashians.
just says a lot of
He
shit.
loves the Kardashians. That's
Yeah,
why.
he loves Kylie Jenner.
I like Kylie Jenner, bro. Like, Kylie Jenner is nice.
Why
I
did his
like.
voice change when he said that? That's
Oh
please
my
stop.
days.
Stop, bro.
I can't take
What are
this.
we
Guys,
doing?
guys, I can't take this.
I think you should end.
Kylie Jenner or Maya Jama?
What?
Oh,
Guys,
my,
stop. Stop.
It's officially.
Listen,
not my cup of tea.
Maya Jama pussy would be so nice.
Stop.
Like,
Let's
wow.
go back to football. Let's go back to football. Come on.
Literally, like that's
Allow it.
Yeah.
this ain't no rating of like shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know where we were now.
This is why we need to keep it parental guidance, man. There's too
Hold on,
many
last
guys-
point. Do you
Alpha
guys
Tour smoke,
actually
man.
think Werner was injured or he was just mad at the interview that he did?
No, he wasn't in.
I think he's mad at the interview, if I'm honest, man.
Yeah, me
What
too.
interview? What interview did Timo do?
Yeah, what did you do?
He said
You can't-
that
you
Klopp
can't
is
still be the German interview.
Wait,
Hey, no,
say it.
Frank, well,
Let one say it. Kai, what are you gonna say?
He said that he's the best one in Germany. That Klopp is the best manager in Germany in the recent
Fake.
years.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh wow.
Fake news.
Why are you saying that so proud?
No, there's actually the interview
Me?
out by Tor.
Fake
That's
news.
He was actually
he's so
out.
proud of it.
Why are you in denial, bro?
Because he's being honest. Like, Klopp is a better manager than.
I hope Tuchel becomes honest with him too. And he says you play like a
Did you
make a
hear
wish.
Werner say it in English or German? I'm just wondering as well.
Why
Could have
does
been wrong translation as well.
I'm just wondering. I'm just like
But
wondering. Like,
I don't think
did
Tuchel
you
would
hear
be
him
petty
say
like
it?
that. Tuchel wouldn't be petty like that.
Nah.
I heard. I saw the report where he says like Klopp is better than Tuchel. I mean, there was a report.
That's a lie, though. That's a lie. That's a lie, man.
That's not a lie. Listen,
It is a lie.
Klopp
It's
is
a lie.
actually better than.
Not better, man.
People compare Jose Mourinho with Tuchel. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Nah,
Listen,
Jose
you
Mourinho-
can't do
Who
that.
does that?
There was a poll,
No,
like,
some Chelsea
how
fans
the-
do that.
Where did you? No.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where did you see this poll? Where did you see this poll?
on some fucking YouTube
Nah.
channel.
At the start of the season, some Chelsea fans said if Tuchel wins another Premier League or Champions League, he could eclipse Jose.
Never.
Yeah, we were
Never.
we were quite excited, weren't we? Well, I never said that, but Chelsea fans as a collective were excited at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, true that.
Like, say if he wins a Premier League, an FA Cup maybe as well, like, he's won a Champions League already. He could potentially...
Do you guys think Champions League might be a fluke?
Klasrov, can I ask a
No.
question?
It was a fluke.
Where did Klopp finish in his first season at Chelsea? At Liverpool, sorry.
I don't
like
exactly
seventh, I
remember.
think. Seven.
I really don't remember.
You know what? Also
And
7.
what
The
about
amount
the
of goals
second
that Werner
season?
scored in our competition last season, bro. 7.
What about the second
7 goals.
season?
Second season, you haven't even has Werner even scored this season? How many goals has Werner scored this season?
Werner scored like 11 or 12.
This season.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 in total. Like with Germany, he has scored like
I'm not
19
I'm not
goals.
counting with Germany, bro. I don't care about Germany. I'm counting Chelsea.
Listen,
bro.
I voted Werner Player of the Year because of his performance
Why
against
am I not
Madrid.
surprised? Why am I not surprised?
Yes.
You have to be a.
Speaking of which, guys, get your votes in for AC quickly. It's our time.
It's official.
I think
I've
Timo
been
might
here
have
for
more
2
votes than
hours and
AC.
24 minutes. I gotta go, man.
Did you guys vote for
No
Academy Player
worries,
of the
bro.
Year?
Good chatting
Take
to you.
it
Take
easy,
care of
Alex.
See you
yourself.
guys.
Yeah, Alex, man.
People
That's
actually
good, Daniel,
have to
bro.
work.
That's
You know
good,
that,
yeah.
Like
stuff,
Timo's
right?
played.
Who did you vote for, Pokedeku?
For Academy Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Pokedeki, bro, you're sus, bro. You tell me you're 14, but you sound
Yeah,
like
you I can't lie.
you sound like you suffer through life, bro.
He's a
You're
sus,
cool.
man. He's a sus.
He's a war refugee. 14.
Yeah, it sounds like he went to Vietnam, lost his leg, and he came back, bro. Like my man suffered.
Kai.
No, you know how they lied to get into the country. Happens over here too.
Yeah.
He's just 14 years old, but he's in his 20s.
Anyway.
Artur, you and I need to speak after the
Right.
stream, bro.
So, guys, we are going to wrap up this stream. It's been nearly 2.5 hours. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about this media scaremongering and a bit of other transfer news. But until then, take care, like and subscribe. We'll leave you as always
Minerals.
with what we should be doing, hopefully
But
on
where's
Sunday.
Minerals?
And yeah, until then,
Yeah,
take
where's
care,
Minerals?
like and subscribe. Oh, Johnny said he's taking a vacation from streams for a while, but
Oh, really?
we hope to see him again.
You can't
soon.
afford vacations. That's not true, bro.
Yeah, Mason Mount depressed him.
But yeah, we will leave you with hopefully the scenes we'll be seeing on Sunday. And until then, take care. Like and
Suey.
subscribe. And as always, up the Chelsea.
This guy actually just said Sui.
Look what